Whew. Good afternoon, everybody. Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you guys are for. Hope you guys are having a chill time. Take a little gummy vitamin before we get started here. Alrighty. Looks like we're good to go. I'm just making sure all the tickers are working here. Hold on a second here. Ethereum Classic, you working right now? You working, okay. Up top, good. Okay, there we go, guys. We're good to go. Alrighty. I'll wait for a few more people to get in here, then we'll be good to go, guys. So far, Bitcoin's still going sideways. I am perfectly fine with that. It's still looking nice. Dogecoin came down after the pop, as we all know. Nice little pop. Came back down. Let me get out of Bitcoin here for a second. I'll go back to Dogecoin. There we go. So this is the 45-minute chart. You'll see RIP hit resistance. Came right back down. And now we're consolidating above the 50 moving average on the 45-minute chart. Maybe something else here. The 50 on the 1 hour chart. The 20 on the 2 hour. And so, yeah, we do have a little bit of support here. Probably on the 4 hour can come down a little bit more, but hopefully we'll be able to hold the line here as far as Dogecoin is concerned. Get a little bit more of a cup coming in here. Hey, Hector the dude, my man. Hope you're doing well. Go right here. There you go. I know it's a little bit later of a stream than normal, but I was beaten. I was taking a nap because I had a very, very long day. There we go. A lot of good volume in here so far today, though. Let me go over here very fast. Alright, I think we're good to get started. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, let me know. People will slowly start to populate here as we go along. Normally, YouTube isn't giving notifications for some reason, so usually people just have to kind of pop up on their app and then they'll see me, and they'll click to watch, excuse me. Hey, Monica. Hello, Mike. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. A little tired here, but after the stream, I'm going to take my dog out a couple more times and I'm going to pass out. It's been a long day, but overall doing pretty well. Got to do some work today, so I'm pretty happy about that. I got through some work today, so I'm pretty happy about that. But so far with Bitcoin, guys, this is the 4 hour chart. We still have plenty of time before we need to actually break out of, Bitcoin needs to break out here. So we have what? About 2 days, really. 2 days until we can, until we start looking a little bleak for the breakdown, right? And a breakdown would not be like we're crashing, but we're just, we're breaking on this uptrend. We're trying to go sideways a little bit more. All right. Hey, Heaton. Hope you're doing very, very well yourself. Thank you very much, Heaton. Let's see. If you have any questions, please let me know. Today's going to be pretty much a slower night, I believe. I kind of started this stream a little bit later than I normally wanted to. Pretty soon I'm going to get back onto a schedule where I think it's going to be next Monday I start it, where I can start at a certain time in the morning and I'm going to start at a certain time in the afternoon, so everybody knows the exact schedule where I'm going to be working or when I'm going to be talking. Hey Hector, there's a full moon tonight. Is that good or bad for Bitcoin? I do remember that there was people talking about how certain moons help out Bitcoin. I don't know if that's true or not. Probably not. But it's always kind of fun to play around with those types of stories and whatnot. I want to take a quick peek here at some of these other altcoins. Let me do this very fast. 4 hour chart here. Ethereum's still coming down. Oh, Ethereum's trying to hold on to support here. That's kind of nice to see. Matic's still trying to hold. That's nice to see. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, that's not too bad for Matic. ADA. That was an ugly breakout. It broke out right into the 200 and was not seen again. Let's see. Oosh. This might be a good time to buy a little bit of ADA here. I mean, you're only 1% down away from the trend line here. And this thing could easily pop up over the next few days about a good 10%. So ADA might be a nice play using the trend line as a level of support. That could be something I could see happening here. Let me see what else we got here. XRP, well, it did break out. Didn't do anything after that, though. Let's see, that breakout was nice. Okay. It's on the 2 hour here. Okay, so a lot of these altcoins look like they can come up a little bit here today. BitTorrent's still looking okay. Looking more at this right here. A bit more of a descending triangle. So that should be nice and bullish there in a few minutes, or excuse me, a few hours. start back here. Ethereum Classic, guys, still kind of just chugging along. I broke out of this downtrend here, but pretty much since then it's just been going sideways, which isn't a bad thing, but you know, we always like to see something kind of crazy going on. Anything else? Litecoin, fine. Broken out. This is actually okay here for Litecoin. XLM still churning up here. So pull anything out of here. A little bit more to go now, but still fine. EOS, anything? Oh, EOS broke down out of its uptrend here. That's not nice to see. Let's see if it's able to fix itself. Although that might have... No, that's... No, this is a 4 hour, so this happened recently, yeah. STMX. Yeah, you do see the breakout here. Whether it's able to hold, I'm not entirely sure. Some of these coins are looking not too strong. Some of them looking very strong, so... Could be expecting a little bit of a Bitcoin dip because all these coins are looking to fall down a little bit more. Or we could just look to continue on the... continue this, what do you want to call it? Bitcoin season, sorry. Let's see. Phantom looks okay. Luna looks okay. Could be better here. Sheeb broke out. Let's see if she was able to do something over the next few hours. Pretty excited about Sheeb. I haven't seen how it breaks out by itself in a while. Broke out of this uptrend going sideways. Dot broke out, continuing to climb here bit by bit. And Link on the downside, but this could be the low for now, and it can easily start to, you know, wobble back up. Excuse me. 5 right here. Okay. Hello, what's going on? Do you see Upshot is back on YouTube? Surprised he got 2K views and have a lot of like versus less like ratio. Yeah, one of my friends that works at YouTube, he reached out to me because he knows I do crypto, and he wanted me to kind of give him a little bit of form so that he could pass it along. So I'm gonna build a little profile about Upshot and send it over to them, and I'm just gonna let them do whatever they got to do. But I'm gonna send them some stuff that's good for Upshot and bad for Upshot so that they can make their own decision. Because YouTube rules and policies are not like black and white like you would think they are. There's a lot of nuance in them, and so YouTube can. At the end of the day, it's what does YouTube want? They could find a way to get rid of his channel, or they could find a way to keep his channel, right? So, but yeah, one of my friends hit me up tonight about it, so I'm literally in the process. No, what is that? It's right. Untitled document right here. But yeah, I'm building a little profile and giving some other YouTube videos as an example, some tweets and stuff like that, showing what the community thinks about it and all that type of crap. So yeah, I'll be doing some work here tonight after the stream too. I forgot about that, but yeah, it's weird when you know people, right? They gotta makes it a little bit harder. Hey Steve, happy to see you back here, my man. Hey Courtney, hey Michael, your thoughts on PFE Pfizer calls, 47 calls in January 2024. PFE Pfizer, and you want these calls to go for $47. It's currently $41. Let's go since last Monday. There we go. Here till today, that's fine. I'm only looking on this, not really to look too much at the flow, but what I'm looking for is and you said January 21st, okay. 47, so 47 here. No, not a 47, maybe a... Okay, well, let me just go with this one then, 121. It's a little bit more in the money, so... Looks like these calls wouldn't be too expensive from what I'm looking at, so that's one good thing. So you don't actually have to put much money down in order to, like, make some good money here in the future. Let me see what the actual flow says over the past few weeks. 41, current price is 41, okay. 11.19, 41. Let's see, this another one. 41. There's a lot of 41s in here. 3. Okay, let me just actually do some chart stuff now. Broke down below this trend. All right. So right now it's still falling down a little bit here. It does. There you go. It does have earnings coming up. When is it? November 1st. So if you wanted to buy in here, I would probably say it's best to buy a little bit when you feel like it, maybe if it comes a little bit closer to this 200 daily moving average, and then you can start buying some more after they actually after the actual earnings come in here. That way your options are actually going to be a little bit cheaper because there's less, the theta is slowly taking them down, not by much but a little bit cheaper here. And you have a better opportunity to see if this thing's going to break out here. This is what you have to look at right now. This channel, somewhat similar to I forget what channel we were looking at before. I think it was Bitcoin or something like that. This downward channels we have to wait for. I'd buy these as it breaks it above this one. You don't have to worry too much about from here to here because that's not gonna do a thing. Once it breaks out of this channel, I think it'd be this play will be a lot better. And I would also scan the news to see if anything crazy is happening with Pfizer, because they've been coming down a little bit as well. Same with Moderna, I believe, as well. Although I think Moderna had a little bit of a comeback here. Let's see any news. Okay, so I think it'd be a decent buy. So there's a few factors here. The child approval could be coming up pretty soon, so that could be good news for Pfizer. That may give it a short-term boost. Earnings, which are probably going to be good after making lots of vaccines, obviously. Last earnings report, nothing happened for a few days, and it kind of popped off here. Before that, let's see, came down a little bit. Yeah, so mixed. Down a little bit, so could be mixed results here. I would probably say if you want to buy some, take a little bit of a nibble in the next few days as it tries to approach this 200-day moving average, then buy the bulk of the options you want to buy after the earnings report, or a little bit before, a little bit after if you want to play like that. But usually I don't like to hold options through earnings reports, but I'd be really waiting to see if it can actually break out above this trend right here. That seems more concerning to me at the moment than the earnings report. So I'd wait for it to really break out above this, and then I'd be looking to buy a little bit, buy some options on there. And since they don't cost too much, you can just buy like 2 or 3, maybe even like beating right now, maybe just 1 if you will, and then afterwards you can start to buy 5 or 6 or 10 or however many you want to buy on as far as Pfizer is concerned. Doesn't look bad, but I'd be really waiting until it shows a little bit of life breaking out of this downtrend, because this downtrend has been pretty darn consistent, which is not a fun thing. It's only just now started to slow down, not stop, but just slow down, right? And Bitcoin's trying to do something right now, which is nice. Hey, Pete, do you think that Bitcoin ETF will make it come down? Usually the bullish news like this makes the tickers correct a little. Probably. I mean, I would say maybe like 1,000 points or something like that if Bitcoin were to come down. Here's the 4-hour. And you see right now we're trying to break out. We're trying hard. Short term, we have the ability to fall down about 3.5% as far as Bitcoin's concerned. And that level would be kind of down here by 60,500 almost, so, or a little bit above that. So I'm not too concerned about that. Now, if we do drop below this trend line, then we have to deal with the 50-day or the 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart. And then where's our next level of support here? Right around here at 59,525. That big pop we had to do. That big pop we had over here had to deal with that. Sorry guys, my voice is a little off right now. But yeah, we can come back down towards 59,472. I think that'd be a good low right here, or possibly even down to 58,397. And we would have to break down below this uptrend first. But yeah, it can definitely happen here. As far as if it happens on the news, remains to be seen. I'd probably say a small dip. If we do anything larger, it'll create a little bit more of a chaotic time, especially since shorts have been trying to push us down for like the last week now. And every single time we've been doing pretty well. So hopefully that momentum will keep us up. That's the only reason I'm a little bit hesitant about it dropping all the way down to, like, let's say the 50,000s again. It definitely can, but short term, the bulls seem to be in a really good position right here. There you go. And Bitcoin's getting some volume right now as well. Oh, what happened to my... There we go. That'll do. All right. Seeing some nice movement there. Hey, LaRuss, got your friend work at Google? Yeah, well, yes, technically I would say YouTube, but yeah, YouTube is owned by Google, so yes. Hey, Jay, Voyager token VGX, let me check it out. It's still okay. I'm guessing this is a newer coin here. Hold on. A few pennies. See, this is what I want to have happen to that bit token coin, or not BGB coin. Sorry, BitGate coin. I bought it down here like 6 cents. Now eventually I want it to come up here to dollars. If it does, awesome. If not, too bad, right? But so far I think this is still an okay token to buy, especially during the next altcoin run. I think exchange coin tokens are going to be some of the safer plays here. I'd recommend. Well, I can't recommend since I'm not like a financial advisor, but I do like buying coins that belong to companies. Usually, if you look at the company and you see, hey, I could see this app or this exchange thriving in the next few decades. You know, I could definitely see this being worth it, especially VGX. It's only what, $2.34 during its highs. It was $6. I think this is definitely worth a little bit of a play here. As far as, since I don't really have much technicals to go off here, let me check out the last like month or so. Slowly grinding back up. It's at a low point right now, so this could be a time to buy at the moment. This would be more of a long-term hold to play, it looks like, or either you're buying for the next altcoin season. I wouldn't be trading, like day trading this too much if I were you. I'd be just looking to put some money in here and kind of just let it sit and chill and make you money later on as as time goes on. Yeah, because this doesn't give me anything right there. Well, look at Bitcoin go. Bitcoin's looking to make a move, guys. Oh, okay. I knew it was a good idea to come live this time. There we go. So we are looking at some nice moves here. Hey, I believe Eric of Crown's Crypto Cave loves full moon and Bitcoin. Well, hey, if that gives us bullish sentiment, I'm happy with that for sure. I mean, guys, all of a sudden after that little bit of a boom, or oh, hold on. Oh, my dog's having like a little dream. He's whelping in the dream. Let's see. What, 62,079? We're just a few thousand or a few hundred points away from it. We'll have to wait and see how this kind of turns out. This is the 1 minute chart, by the way. This is a 5 minute for Dogecoin. So far, this is what we're looking at. Looks good to me. We'll see if we have a chance or if we're gonna get shorted back down. Let me see right here. There we go. I can go over here to the good old Twitter. Nope. There you go. Oh, whoa. See that? No. There was something bigger. Bitcoin long 1 minute ago. Let's see, we got 4 million. 4.5 million. Ethereum shorted. 1.6 million. 2 million, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, yeah, sure, 2, whatever. Here it is. That 20 million Bitcoin long 6 minutes ago. That's what started all this. 20 million Bitcoin just longed right there. So we are seeing some movement as well as 3 million here, 2.5, 1.5. So looking pretty good at the moment. Let's wait and see. Looks like it's taking a little bit of a breather now, but there we go. Let's give it a minute to see if we can actually continue this little run up here, because that was a nice run up. Let's see. Hey, Jesus, everything's doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, my man. Let's see. What coin is that? We were just looking at VGX. The one on I just pulled up on here was VGX, Voyager token. Elon Musk's mom's token? Oh, I don't know any idea what that is. Oh, no worries, Courtney. Happy to help you out. Let's see, MetX. What is MetX here? I'll take a quick peek at it. MetX. It is not show up. It might be too new of a coin. You said MetX. Yeah, must be too new of a coin to look at. All right, let's see if this breather continues here or if we're able to push up. Hey, Max Power, happy to see you back, man. Yeah, guys, if you can, please make sure to like the video. It does help out a lot. Every like helps out, guys. Every single like really does help. Hey, T, I'm doing well. Thanks, my man. See right here. Hey, Lewis, Upshot already contacted YouTube. It probably fixed the problem. Changing his YouTube name wouldn't fix the problem. He will always be known as Upshot since it's easy to remember his reputation. Yeah, no, it's not so much about the policies and stuff like that. YouTube, so when YouTube takes down the channel, it's not like it's very hard to get your channel back. Usually you just have to appeal, and then while they're getting information, they'll let your channel go back on while they kind of make their final decision. So he's kind of in this kind of holding pattern where he's just kind of waiting. And so what's going to happen now is YouTube's going to go and look around and see, hey, let's check out all the videos that were made about Upshot. Let's see all the old comments. Let's see what his account was. Let's go check out his Twitter feeds. Let's go see what people think of him. And they're going to get an idea of what happened. And then from there, they're going to make a decision if he's good enough to be part of the YouTube community. Because technically, because of him, hundreds of thousands of dollars was lost, of everyday investors, right? I don't think Upshot was strapped for cash at the time he was pumping out that coin. And the fact that he pumped out that coin and made money off of the coin, basically, I don't know how much money he made, probably like $100 grand or something like that. That's still a lot of money, right? So, it'll be interesting to see how YouTube reacts to it and whatnot. I'm surprised they came and asked me though. But I just have a few friends that deal in the YouTube world. Most of, Seattle YouTube is over here. But it's interesting to see what happens to him. I don't wish him any ill will, but he doesn't help crypto channels being allowed to stay in the YouTube community at all. But YouTube has a lot of gray areas. So like I said, they can decide, they're going to see, hey, is it worth it or not? They'll probably say it's worth it because they like money. But it's going to be some backlash involved with that decision for sure. Hey, and there was 8 million too that you said right, Brian? Yeah, there was a lot of money just flowing into Bitcoin right now. Here, let's take a quick peek while I was waiting for it. 1.1 million Bitcoin long, 2.5 million Bitcoin long, 2.5, 4.5 million, 3 million, 20 million, 2 million, 1.7, 4, 8. So there's a lot of money being poured into Bitcoin now. They want this thing to continue going up. I timed the stream perfectly, if I do say so myself. Let's go right here. I want this to be here so you can see the exact number. It has to break out above. So there you go. Bitcoin's trying to make a little bit of a move here, guys. If it's able to, I'll be very, very happy with this right now. Again, this is the resistance we need to break above. Let's go here. Let's go to here. I'll put Bitcoin on a 1 minute chart right here. And I'll do another line right here, horizontal, and what is that number again? 60. 62,933. There we go. And you can see right now we're trying to break out. I mean, I love watching this because you see how crucial a level of resistance is. And you can see there's a wall right underneath the wall. There we go. Boom. Right? We broke through that wall. Now let's see what happens. Now we have a new high, at least for this quarter. And we're still going up a little bit more. That wasn't as hard of a wall to break than I thought it was going to be. Mostly because, I mean, technically we're still right underneath, what is that, 63,000 here? That's going to be a much stronger wall. So let's see right here. Let's move it up a little bit. 3. One more time. Can't do the 63,000 until we break through that first wall. And yeah, shorts did not fight for that at all. They must be just trying to fight for the 62,000 and get it over with. So we are seeing some moves here. This is pretty nice to see though, guys. Hey, ready? It's because there's that little bit of a dip, right? This is where they're gonna try to attack. This is kind of fun to watch. So it's because it's not altcoin season. Remember, Dogecoin went up during altcoin season last time. Right now, it's still alive. It's breathing well. It got back up to 25 cents today, kind of down to 0.24. It's doing fine. But right now, we have to wait for altcoin season to start. Bitcoin season technically to end. Think of it as far as we saw Bitcoin go up last time. It went sideways for a little bit. During that sideways movement, that's when the altcoin season was going strong. If that makes sense. See, hey Dave, I took off the BitTorrent live because nobody was watching it. Right now, it's like a Sheep versus Dogecoin stream going on. But yeah, nobody was watching that BitTorrent live stream, so I had to take it down. It was just like costing the stream money, and nobody I think it was only like 200 clicks every month. It was pretty bad. But if my channel grows larger over the next year or so, I'm gonna bring it back on there and have it like its own dedicated stream. And technically, what I want to have happen, even though I don't know how it'll be, I want to have streams for every single major crypto coin. So maybe like 20 streams at once up. That's got a lot of money every month in order to do that. But I'm hoping like maybe next year, I'll be able to afford something like that, which would be pretty nice. Hey, Lois, is Trevor James still on YouTube? That's true. I think Trevor James is different though because it happened such a long time ago and nobody really understood crypto back then as much. Now people kind of understand, and YouTube, there wasn't any political pressure. There was no regulation about crypto. Now there's kind of that stigma about it. But who knows? Hopefully, if Upshaw's able to keep his channel, hopefully he'll just be on a tight leash where he can't make another coin again or pump up another coin again or something like that. Because, oh my god, that'd be catastrophic for his reputation. Like, catastrophic. Because anybody that does a brand deal with him will be known as supporting a scammer at this point. So it's going to be really weird to see. Heck, YouTube will be known as supporting a scammer. But as you just said to the Trevor James guy, he's on there too. Hey Kevin, I want to see us at least go up to like 65,000 or so, maybe 64 and a half, but mostly up to 65. Hey Nick, there's no way Doge is hitting $2.40 soon. No way. As much as I love it. Hey Nick, it usually starts when Bitcoin dominance starts to reverse and you start seeing the altcoins gain dominance against Bitcoin, but the Bitcoin price is still kind of staying stagnant, going sideways, if you will. See, it usually ends when the market takes a big dip, a big crash like what we saw back in May. Let's see. But just think about in terms of dominance. When one is getting dominance, it's that season, but like major dominance reversals. We need Bitcoin to keep on climbing here. That 63,000 is going to be a pain. Hey, Peter. Yeah, pretty much. Altcoin season is the best time to be buying. What we've been doing for the most part, guys, is let me pull up Bitcoin on this. Let's just say the daily chart. When everybody else was kind of having a rough time and whatnot with crypto, because we all suffered some type of loss when this happened. It just depends on how much of a loss you had after like making all the money on the run up. Excuse me. A lot of us bought a lot of altcoins down here when the market was looking not so good, right? I averaged down on a lot of positions like BitTorrent and whatnot, Ethereum Classic, and, just things like that. And right now, for the most part, a lot of those coins have paid off. For example, you can see, here, let's go back over here. You can see it's still dipping a little bit. That's not too bad. What you can see is if you go over here to coinmarketcap.com, let's just look at some of the coins we were buying. Ethereum, in the last 60 days at least, it's been up 18%. But if I go over here, let me actually just take a peek at this. Daily. So if you bought it, I'm not even going to try to say you guys bought it at the low point, but let's say you just bought it somewhere around here. You're up a good 74%, right? This is that's why you got to buy when everybody's freaking out. And you guys probably heard me say this. If you guys are new to the stream, you guys will often hear me say something to the term of nibbles. Take nibbles. What you're doing is you're taking small positions as Bitcoin goes down and Ethereum goes down. Because eventually, when the market goes back up, it won't matter if it's here, 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 or here. What matters is it's going to go up above that price. But that's only if you're able to hold. A lot of people would buy here on this low, watch it go up, then freak out and crash, and they'd sell it right here for this massive loss because they needed the money for something short term. When you're investing in some of these cryptocurrencies during a very bearish market, you're going to have to take your time, understand this is an investment, and you won't get your money back right away. You can if you want to, but the gains are not going to be nearly as substantial unless you're doing leverage, as like leverage on Bidget or something like that, right? Like, let me see right here. If you guys want to do the USDT, like, if you guys want to trade with leverage, then yeah, that's something else. You guys can definitely trade with leverage. It's fun. It's nice. Can be very challenging. Can lose you a lot of money. Can make you a lot of money. So if you guys do want to get started with Bidget, I have a link down below. You do get like $100 for signing up when doing just a few tasks. If you trade for 15 times, you get another. If you do 15 trades, no matter how, no. If you trade for 15 days, it doesn't matter. Like you can do one trade a day, two trades a day, whatever. If you do 15 trades within 15 days, I don't know how to say it. If you traded at least once for 15 days, not in any particular order, so you don't have to trade every single day, they're going to give you $100 just for trading on their platform. It's a pretty nice deal. But yeah, so when you bought down here, now we're just kind of keeping some of our money. And a lot of us, we've been selling off. So we sold a little bit of stuff here, a little bit here, a little bit here, bought a little bit more here, so to speak, right? I guess I didn't do that with Ethereum. Ethereum is a long-term hold for me. But stuff like Matic, right? We bought down here, sold some over here, sold some up here. We bought some down here, and we're just trying to buy high, sell low. And you're taking such small positions that they add up to, like, let's say I started buying right around here, kept on buying here, here, here. Now this short-term position right here is an average of maybe $1.33, not $1.09, which I bought some before, but more of $1.33. But even still, that $1.33 at $1.50 right now, that's still going to net you a 12% profit right there, not with no leverage. And of course, a lot of us bought down here and whatnot, even lower. But you guys get my point. The real trick with crypto is you have to be able to invest money you don't need right away. Of course, don't invest money you can't afford to lose, right? Or only invest the money you can afford to lose. But in reality, you gotta invest the money that you don't need right away. Because if you don't need it right away, you're gonna be making money with it. If you need money right away, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with it. I remember there was a guy here a while ago. I forget his exact name. He was a nice guy. He was having trouble with his Dogecoin. He bought at like 30 cents or something like that. And he just wanted to wait and wait and wait. He couldn't wait and wait for Dogecoin. And I think he sold it like 18 cents or 19 cents for Dogecoin because he needed the money for something really fast. And so you got to be very careful about how that stuff kind of plays out, right? Okay, there we go. This is the 1 second chart for Bitcoin as we're trying to break out, guys. And this is the 1 minute chart for Bitcoin. We're trying to break above 63,000. We were able to break out the last level of resistance for Bitcoin, which was $62,933, and we managed to pop above that. But now we're trying to get to this big heavyweight number of 63,000 here. Let's see. Hey Nick. I mean, it definitely could, but I like that at least in my opinion, I would not be going that far for Dogecoin. I would say $1.50 maybe, but I've always lowballed Dogecoin. I sold half of my Dogecoin at 50 cents. It made it up to 74 cents, 75 cents, I think. So I was off a little bit there. Maybe I'll be off on this one as well. Hey, Probin, as far as Bitcoin's concerned, I want to say about a few dollars, $4 or $5. I'm hoping for at least the next few years. About 2 to 3 more bull runs, I think, in that time. Hey, oh yeah, guys, please consider liking the channel. It does help out a lot. Every single like helps. There's like 116 people. Every like helps, guys. 1 thumbs up. It does help out the channel a lot more than you guys think. Taking a little bit more of a dip here. Let's take this. There we go. Let's zoom out a little bit here. But you are seeing a lot of the altcoins having a decent time right now, up at just a few percent, but that's still better than being down a few percent here, as Bitcoin is trying hard to break above the $63,000 dollar level. Excuse me. to drink some water. There we go. Hey, Will, where's Dogecoin going tonight? Here, I'll hop off of Bitcoin for just a second on this chart. It's still zooming up here. It looks pretty nice. Let's go over here to the 50-minute chart. Making a little bit of a reversal here. If Bitcoin's able to break over this $63,000 level, you might see Dogecoin go back up towards 26 cents here pretty soon, which I think would be very nice. Now, going into tomorrow, if Bitcoin's able to get up to 64, 65,000 by the time we wake up, something crazy like that happen, then it can definitely go back up here towards 27 cents, have a little bit of a pop, even try to break above this 27, 22 resistance level at the moment. So it can go up a few. Now let me see, percent wise, it can go up another 8-10%, right? It did just bounce off of on the 15. It bounced off the 200, so that could be a total profit of about 11%, 12% right there. Maybe a little bit more if it's able to break out there. But yeah, Dogecoin right now looks fine. Wait for Bitcoin to try to break the $63,000 level though. That's going to be the main problem here. So my dog is all grumbling and mumbling. He's tired. He's sleeping. Now let's take a little thing from here from Bitcoin. There we go. Okay. Just waiting. And let's see right here. There you go. Bitcoin break at the 63,000. That's what I want to see. Now, this doesn't look the strongest at the moment, but I'm hoping we can try to grind this up here. This is only the 1 minute chart, so if we take a little bit of a dip, it won't be the end of the world. Ethereum is doing well too. Yeah, I love Ethereum. I think Ethereum is like the obvious long-term hold choice for any investor. Like, of course, put some money in Bitcoin for long term, but second, I'd put even more money into Ethereum, like even more, as the blockchain has kind of grown over the years, and how you've seen so many people using their software and technology to build out their own, chains. It's just been like they're so undervalued right now. Ethereum is gonna be a good long-term hold. Hey, look, I need Doge to hit $2.33 to take home $1 million. That's after taxes. Give it some time. Just remember, when it comes to Dogecoin, guys, Dogecoin has a history of going popping, then dying back down, and rinsing and repeating that process. So if you time it correctly off of some of those levels of support, you can be making some good money right now, and whenever Dogecoin eventually falls back down, right? Dogecoin will get hit hard again in the future after it breaks $1, $2, whatever it goes up to. It will get knocked down hard. You will have another opportunity to buy Dogecoin during that time. Let's see. As soon as Dogecoin hits $1 million, leave the country and don't pay taxes. Yeah, it's fallen down below the 20 here, or it's trying to. There's a little bit of a battle happening right here. Probably close to right here, yeah. So, we'll have fun watching that one. How far is it away from line on the second chart? That's not bad. There we go. Hold on. Move my feet so I don't step on my dog down here. Yeah, it doesn't look the strongest, but we'll wait for Bitcoin for a few seconds here. Hey, Will, do I see any crashes anytime soon? Not in the terms that you guys think of crashes. We could always have like a 10 to 15% pullback for Bitcoin. Therefore, altcoins would drop down a little bit more, right? But we can definitely come back down a little bit more. Let me take a quick peek at here. We'll come back to the second chart in a second. Let's go to the day chart as far as Bitcoin's concerned. So, currently, guys, this is what we're looking at. Let me move this breakout point right here because this is no longer there. That's actually 63,000, so let me just delete. Okay. Let me go to the 4-hour chart. Right now, we're currently on this nice, beautiful trend line. Everything looks perfect. We're trying very hard to continue this breakout at this very moment. We're trying so hard. We may do it in the next few minutes, right? We're less than We're less than 200 points away from breaking out. So we're looking okay. Short-term pullback, we can see something more like this. If it comes back down to the trend line, that's about a 2,400 point down, and that's almost about 4%. Now, in reality, though, if we go to the day chart here, we definitely have the ability in the next few days, I want to say within the next week or two, to make a nice move up here, then automatically just start coming back down here for a few weeks, coming back down to somewhere around 50,000. That will be demoralizing. Some of you guys will freak out thinking we're going all the way back down to 20,000 or something like crazy like that. But this nice trend line that we have right now, We're going to have to wait and see if it's able to tap on it at least once and bounce off. And then on that bounce is where you guys are going to be buying. And then you guys will be looking for it to go even higher. But this is the trend line we're looking at right now. This short-term one, eventually we're going to break down out of this. We can't go that high that fast forever. Right now, it looks like we want to. If we're able to, we're going to pop up above 63,000, hopefully go up to 64, 65,000, and try to make a play right here for the all-time high at 64,000. Let me make sure I get the actual all-time high here. $64,854. If we're able to do that, things are going to get pretty crazy. I'll like that. Now, up here is when we had the last altcoin season. So, hopefully, if Bitcoin's coming back down here bit by bit, we are going to have some levels of support and resistance that we had during the last altcoin season. Hopefully, those will be able to help us out just a little bit. And during that time, if we do start to see Bitcoin dominance start to waver, or we start to see dominance for some of these other coins coming up, that'll be a great sign to hop onto your favorite altcoin, ride it to the moon, make some good money on it, trade it with leverage if you guys want to do that, and just be happy with the profits you get. And just be very careful because that won't last forever. My thought is, though, I think once we make all-time highs, we're going to be really going strong, like really trying to churn here. Because we looked at this a few weeks ago. Look at this. This is the weekly chart, guys. This still looks pretty strong. It still looks like this week we have some more to go. And this week has another 5 days and 21 hours left. This looks like a pretty nice candle setting up to form here for Bitcoin, where it's going to try to go towards all-time highs. So, we'll see how it works out. Right now it looks fine to me. Let's just be patient and wait. But as far as drops, we can definitely drop like a good 10% plus over the next few weeks. If we were to drop right now, that'd be somewhere around 20%. I would say that these support levels over here, that's about 19% down for Bitcoin, 12% for Bitcoin, right? That's more realistic. And then maybe if it keeps on grinding down, it can. But I would say the bulls have this pretty in hand at the moment, right? Okay, back to here. Second chart. Back to the 1 minute chart. Okay, well, good. Hey, bro, it's Doge mooning again. Yeah, I see Dogecoin's up 2.6% here. We can take a quick peek at Doge, guys. Dogecoin's having a little bit of a fun time, right? There's a lot of fun stuff happening right now in the markets. I like this. This is much more interesting. See, hey, Brady, Sheep's been dropping. Yeah, let me hop off of Doge for just a fraction of a second here. Let me go over to Sheep here as we wait for Bitcoin to try to break out here. Let me hop off the 1 minute. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so Sheep did break out, didn't it? Did break out, coming back down a little bit here. Nothing too crazy at the moment. Short term, this is the daily candles. What can I see here? Broke out, fine. Another short-term trend we have to break out above is right here as well. All weighted, yeah. I'm not a fan of Sheep at the moment. This thing could still use some extra consolidation time. Oof, hope not, because this thing will probably come back down to like 2438 then, and that's not going to be a pretty drop. But yeah, hopefully Sheep's able to take off again, and people will make some good money off of it. Short-term, Dogecoin's still looking pretty nice. We're seeing Bitcoin take a little bit of a hit. Not a big hit, guys. I cannot stress enough. It's not a big hit at the moment. Second charts are super volatile, but they're so much fun to watch. And I'm addicted to watching the second charts, even if I'm not actually trading on them. Right now, we're looking at here. Let's see what's going on as far as whale trades are concerned. So what are the whales up to? Not much in the last few minutes, actually. 10 minutes ago, Ethereum was longed. That's nice to see. Bitcoin was shorted 18 minutes ago. Bitcoin shorted 19 minutes ago. Bitcoin long 19 minutes ago. So anything else? Bitcoin long. Okay, lots of longs. So yeah. But now we're going to wait and see. You've seen Dogecoin take a little bit of a hit as well. Let's hop to the 1 minute. This is what we're looking at. I did tell you it looks a little bit weak, but I didn't say it was going to crash. So let's see how this kind of performs over the next few hours or so. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see this continue to have a little bit of a move here. I lost that message. Okay, that's fine. Doop. There we go. So let's see how this works out, guys. Hey Jay, you can hang here. Nick Fish does. Oh, Secret Fish. Yeah, Secret Fish is here. I'm pretty sure Secret Fish is like a multi-millionaire. So yeah, we have multi-millionaires in this group. So anybody, anybody is freaking welcome here. Hey Haram. Hey Mike, when are you planning to go all in on altcoins? Once I see Bitcoin start to stagnate a little bit, or once I see Bitcoin dominance come up, drop down a little bit here. And what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to start to take small positions on these coins. I already have positions on my coins from back when Bitcoin was at 29,000 or whatnot, but I'll be adding to those very same positions and actually raising my averages back up to where a level that I feel comfortable. But I've been kind of buying back in at certain levels. I'm still happy with everything, but there's going to be a few days where altcoins are kind of pumping up 5% here, 5% there. I'm going to start adding up when I start to see those altcoins making some big moves there. Let's see. Hey, well, what would I put on 10K on right now? Let's see. Ooh. I'd probably put some on just long on Bitcoin. Right now, I would love to trade some leverage on Bitcoin. Obviously, I'd wait for this to kind of stabilize here, but I want to see it break above 63,000. I'll be very happy about that. Hey, Philly. Oh, you're not a fan of me thinking Bitcoin Dogecoin can go up to $1 to $2? I could definitely understand that 100%. That's why I sold half my Bitcoin at 50 cents. Remember, 50 cents was my first target, 80 cents was my second target. Unfortunately, was not able to get it that high. I do think if people get really bullish about Dogecoin, they can really pump it up very high. I have a tendency of lowballing these types of things, and it always goes up higher than I think it is. At least for like my normal highs. My original high for Dogecoin was 50 cents, right? So I was definitely wrong about that. Let's see. Just pay your taxes, Nick? Oh, geez. What's right here? Hey, Nick. Don't worry about it. 400,000 is nothing when you're making that much money in the crypto world. Don't worry about it. What you can do is during that year when you make it, start finding any way you can to deduct taxes and find something that makes you happy and spend the money on that, whether it's charitable work or anything like that. There are lots of ways to pay less taxes. Might as well use that money on something you like in the meantime. Can't hurt. Start a foundation. Who knows, right? A $400,000 foundation. Well, you could actually do that. I don't know how much you could take off max for doing something like that, but you can make a foundation and just give kids in your local community like $1,000 scholarship to college. That's just an idea, but it'd be just to not pay taxes, if that makes sense. I have a friend's dad who does something similar to that. They have their own family foundation, and it's like they do some, like they're really nice. They give people money and whatnot, but a lot of it is they don't have to pay a lot of taxes because of it. So they're a pretty profitable family. A pretty wealthy family, I should say. Hey, buddy, is Bitcoin just short of $3 million? $3 million. Let's see if it's able to hold here. Hey, Jesus, why tether US and TradingView? Oh, I just prefer it. There was nothing crazy about it. I just prefer it that way. Hey, I'm having issues with the TV locked up and I can't sign back in. That is the same with this TV right here behind me. Something happened with my YouTube, so now I can't actually log onto my YouTube there. I can play all the Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, the whole Amazon, whatever. I have it all. And I can't get my YouTube account locked in there. Mostly because I have a very long, very, very, very long YouTube password that my TV does not like to accept. I'm gonna see if I can go through the app or something like that and see if that'll help me out a little bit. But it's definitely been a pain lately as well. So Heat and I feel you there. Let's see. Hey, Retro Gaming. Well, I have the best answer for what to do that 10K. Ooh, what do you got? What's your answer for that, my man? Oh, can't sign in back with TradingView. Oh, sorry. Hey, Heat. As far as TradingView is concerned, I'm not entirely sure. I don't really have any problems with this. I sign in, I save with an annual. I guess I don't have an annual plan. I just pay the monthly thing. But I don't know. Maybe I actually don't know. What you might be able to do is you could try to open up a new Google tab, in incognito mode. That's what it's called. Incognito mode. and that may try to help you out because maybe just something with random cookies or something like that. I really don't know, but hopefully that's able to kind of do a little bit of a shortcut until you're able to find out how to fix it, because it can definitely be a problem, a pain. Excuse me. Dogecoin to Mars, 2%. I would love to see Dogecoin go up to Mars. I'm really excited to see what when Dogecoin will go up into that rocket ship. Let's see. Oh, and do software. Oh yeah. Sorry, it's not my bad. She wasn't talking about a TV. She was talking about Trading View. That was my bad, guys. That was my bad. I just saw TV and she meant Trading View. Hey, Lollipop, happy to see you back. Hope you're doing well. And yes, that's reasonable. 40 cents for November for Dogecoin is definitely reasonable, especially since it's getting a little bit more life here, guys. Like here. There we go. We tried to break out today. Did not work at all. We ran straight into the 200-day moving average and got smacked back down. And I mean smacked, right? So, we're looking at now. Still have an opportunity to make this breakout here in the next few days. If that occurs, we do have a lot of resistance levels ahead of us, but, that's fine. We'll be looking to break out of firstly above this 200 moving average, somewhere around here about 28 cents. From there, we just try to aim up for 30 cents, which is only right here. And then we continue to grind. I'm hoping for more of a movement that we saw over here. A little bit of, rapid spikes. And we'll be looking a lot better. Now, I don't think we're going to do anything like this, necessarily, like that crazy. But I'm hoping we can start to make this more of a grinding thing when Dogecoin starts to go up. And maybe every now and again we have this little bit of a dip and rip where everything gets really scary again. Then we ride it up and we look to make some good money right there, right? 5. There we go. And Bitcoin's shaking people out left and right now. Bitcoin is just trying to shake people out. This is going to be a little bit of a battle here. Hey, Lollipop. Right now, November still looks okay for Bitcoin. It looks like it's heading up for a little bit of time of like a little bit of a pullback though. So it's looks like it wants to pull back just a few percent here, maybe up to 10 to 15%. Then it wants to continue this rally here going into November. So whether it's at the end of this month or middle of next month sometime, I think we are due for a little bit of a pullback. Nothing catastrophic, but enough where everybody's going to start to get worried and they're going to feel that little pit in their stomach where they're like, okay, do I need to sell everything? What do I need to do? That type of stuff, right? Hey, Brendan, you have to give me the ticker for that Nervous Network, and I can look it up for you. Let's see. Yeah, no worries, Lollipop. Right here. Okay, we'll see. We'll be okay with that one. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Hopefully we're able to battle this up. Let me take a quick peek here and just see what's stopping Bitcoin right now. Moving averages seem to be okay. We're above everything right now. 15 above. Yeah, 30. Okay, we're going to be above everything. Tapping. Oh, not 1 second. Excuse me. 1 minute. Excuse me. Oh, we're getting squeezed. Okay, that's kind of fun to see. Place your bets. Are we going to be squeezed upwards because of the 50 moving average on the 1 minute chart, or we're going to be squeezed downwards off of the 20 moving average on the on the top? All right. Place your bets. Oh, I'll also put up a poll here actually as well. Let's see. Hey, Luis, happy to see you, my man. So here. There we go here. There you go. Put a little bit of a poll up for you guys in case you guys wanted to participate. Hey, Nick, a.k.a. It's my money and I need it now. You Oh, man, I hate those commercials. I really do. Those commercials are so annoying. But it's really hilarious though to watch people act like that. All right, guys, we're waiting, and we're so close to this breakout. Let's see right here. And do I still have that sign here? Hold on 1 second here. 4 hours. No. Okay, I deleted it. I did. There we go. Bitcoin's looking to break out here. And what did I have before? Bitcoin. And what was the number? 63. Bitcoin breakout. There we go. Is white a better color there? No, that's a little too bright for my eyes. There we go. Lighter shade of blue. Ah, there we go. All right. It's grinding here. So far, this is kind of the story with what we've been seeing with Bitcoin over the last few weeks, though. Every single time Bitcoin seems to get hit by shorts, it tries to grind back up, and it keeps on grinding and grinding and grinding. Which so far has been, you know, it's been reliable. I mean, Bitcoin longs have been reliable here. We've just been kind of doing a little thing here on the side. But these whales have been pumping it up, pumping up, pumping up. So much and so fast as we're looking at that play out here. Let's go to whale trades one more time. 2 minutes ago, Bitcoin longed, Bitcoin longed, Bitcoin shorted, Ethereum long, Bitcoin shorted. Oh, that's 30 minutes ago. Okay, that's a while ago. So whales are kind of, they're making some moves, but not too many at the moment. Hey, well, can I see Mara dropping anytime soon? Yes, there has been some flow against Mara recently. There has been some option flow against Mara, so yeah, that's one of the reasons I can see it coming down here. Hey, Patrick, I averaged my position down to 25 cents on Doge to make you money. Yeah, just hold and see where it takes you. I think it'll definitely go above 20. Well, yeah, okay, it's already above that. But yeah, I think it's definitely going to go even higher than that. Hey, Steve, TradingView is down for maintenance. My mom was not a happy camper. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, that makes sense, Steve. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, look, I've never had that problem before, but I guess I normally don't log out of TradingView. Well, I'm happy to see that it was something like, you know, something simple like that, even though it's a short-term annoyance, where she's going to be able to get logged back on eventually, right? Hey, Seuss, I'm Mr. Krabs Like Money. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And hey, Maximili, these coming years is big for crypto. Oh, I can't. Yeah, especially Doge. Yeah, exactly. Nick, technically right now you're at profit. That is true. Oh, now we're just going to be very patient about watching this stuff all play out here. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm trying to move my foot without stepping on my dog's head because he's like right underneath my legs. There we go. All right. Oh, one last thing here, guys. I keep on forgetting. I only have this small playlist. I should probably do something. I should probably find another way to get music here. Or I need to download all this music. I have the Pretzel one, the website I showed you guys before. But if I have that open on too many tabs, aka all the other streams I have available right now, they tend to just stop playing because they realize it. And so I've just realized that, you know what, I pay for this every month anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start downloading a whole bunch of lo-fi beats and some upbeats as well for different times, depending on what's going on. And then from there, we'll be able to have a little bit of a jam session where we watch crypto go. I'm going to pay for it, so why not, right? Oh, coming down again. Let's just hope that when we come down this time, guys, we're continuing with these higher lows and lower highs. Higher lows and higher highs, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, TradingView is down for you guys? I'm hoping TradingView is not down. If TradingView is down, I gotta go to another system. That's not gonna be any fun at all. Let's see. Hey, Gospel. I think during probably up close to like maybe 60, 70 cents I can see Doge by the end of the year. If Bitcoin's able to pop and we have a decent altcoin season. And I mean that like Dogecoin has to get popped off a lot. Like it has to be popular. Everybody has to be talking about it again like they were before. It has to be a very popular subject. And then it can go up really high here. I expect it to get high, right? But it will only be high for a little bit of time before it crashes back down. So I really want you guys to understand that as Dogecoin goes high, don't wait for it to get to $1 before selling. Don't wait for it to get to $2, whatever. As it goes up, let's say it goes to 50 cents, sell 5% of your portfolio for Dogecoin. Another 5 cents, up another 5%. Another 5%, so much. And then overall have an overall stop loss on it just to protect your overall investment to make sure that on this next run, you guys can be looking for some great profits. If you guys want to hold through everything, that's fine. I'm just talking about if you guys want to be a little bit more safe with your money, right? Let's see. Trading View is working for me. Have them check the updates. Yeah, it looks like right now they're doing okay. Well, at least for me, yeah. Right now, Trading View is doing fine. I'm hoping I don't have a problem here because if I did, that'd be very bad considering I'm streaming using it at the moment, right? We just gotta wait for higher lows. Oh, sorry. Again, this is a 5-minute chart. I feel like 5 minutes are 1 minute are much more dramatic. So this is what we're looking at. So it's not as crazy you guys might think it is. This is what we're looking at as far as the Bitcoin chart at the moment. Here we go. Put that up so everybody's not freaking out. Let's see. Federal and any state that has state tax. Yeah, what do you call? I always pay my crypto taxes or capital gains tax, but Washington State doesn't have an income tax. Woo! So that's pretty nice to see as well. Hey Dustin, it's not breaking out just yet, but it is trying. Dogecoin is trying to break out here. It is having a little bit of momentum behind it. Hey, Christopher, my man. Good to see you're still rocking. Mike saw the pup on Instagram. Nice, man. Hey, I appreciate it. My puppy's been doing fine. He's actually really tired out. We before the stream here tonight, we were playing outside a little bit. Let me waiting for this to go back up here. Oh, my arm. What the heck did I just do to my arm? Ow. Okay, stretch it out. Not a cramp, but a sharp pain. When I was here today, Jesus, my arm. Ow. Okay. When I was here, yesterday when I was out hiking and hunting for some deer, Loki was like right down below. I kind of cropped him out. You can kind of see his ear right here, I think. But I just kind of cropped him out because I wanted to see more forest. And I'll have Loki and other stuff. I saw this video. This is the cutest thing ever. Not the woman, but there's a dog behind her. Who's that? Whoever he is, it seems like a nice guy. I follow a lot of people I don't know. Or whenever I meet somebody, I usually add them on Instagram. That's a better way to say it. And here we go, guys. It's still grinding. Oh, hold on a second here. There you go. You got this, boy. Keep it up. It's curling a little too much for my liking, but this is only a 1 minute chart, so we'll have to see. Hey, Steve. What flow have I been seeing this week? Let me check it out. I have not been looking too much at the flow. Like, I've been hiking, and let me see if I can find a quick little thing. Options. It was mostly for Tesla, honestly, but that's pretty predictable. Oh no, this is something. This is not what I'm looking for. Premium. Good. Yeah, see, it was all up to Tesla. That's what I was looking at today. Today, $16 million calls, $15 million calls, $15 million calls. Now, this is all in the money, but somebody's loading up on Tesla shares right now. That's what's happening. Whenever you see somebody do this, they're trying to pump this up and inflate it and inflate it and inflate it. I don't know how much longer people can inflate the price of Tesla. Good for them for going for it, but man, oh man, is that an expensive thing to try to do. Anything else? It's all Tesla. AMD, yeah, that's fine. I don't care about AMD too much. Well, I care about it, but not this particular call because it expires, in 2022. That's my, sorry, I still like AMD. Baba's been okay here. A lot for VIX. Coin, yeah, that's not a short-term one, though. There really hasn't been anything that I really personally like. Affirm, maybe. Affirm's been having some good flow over the past few weeks, so maybe that can continue going on, but I haven't seen a continuation of like a lot of flow behind that. But you do see this $1.2 million flow coming in from the hedge funds. Not Tesla. Bitcoin has to break out here, guys. We're so close. We're just so close. Hey, I'm not on and it will not let me back on. This is maddening. I would email customer support first, but I know you probably won't get an answer in enough time. You won't get an answer quick enough from them. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I've never had that problem happen to me, so I don't want to tell you something that I don't know would work. Yeah, I would just try the I would try the what do you call, whatever you call it, incognito mode and see if that works. Or check your emails, just double check that you know the account isn't having like you didn't get a random email saying, hey, we noticed an unusual login destination, like you know a login location or something like that. Hey Patrick, I can't buy sheep in my stake. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many states that actually try to stop the purchasing of cryptos. It just, I mean, I know why they do it because banks don't want them to do that, but it's a maddening thing. It really is because that means you don't have the same ability to make money as people in other states, which is kind of a, you know, I mean, I guess that's the way the world works, but it sucks, right? Hey Bagger, thanks for the stream today. I know where's man. Hey, good night, A Heat, and I hope you find out what's wrong with TradingView. If you need any help, try to reach out. I don't know what help I can do, but I can at least try to help you out, right? So have a wonderful, wonderful night, A Heat. Doge Rocket Ship Moon. Hey, I'm down for that as well. Right now, guys, we're just kind of waiting for. Here we go. Waiting for this to make a little bit of a move. 5 minute doesn't look too strong, but we'll wait and see. Hopefully, it doesn't go lower than this. The 5 minute, I'd be buying a small term short right here, but we'll wait and see. Hey Cody, anyone know how to get candles in Robinhood? I'm in browser. Yeah. Here, hold on a second. Here, I can help you out. I don't personally trade using Robinhood anymore, but I do have fun with it every now and again. So, there's over here. You should see a little button, not on the website, but you should see a little button here on the app, and it looks like a little chart, a little graph, or something like that. And normally you just tap on it, and you're able to change it. Let me just double check to see in case there's been some type of change in the past few days or something like that. Oh, Robinhood's in maintenance too. Oh, they moved it. Oh, okay. It's next to the 5-year chart. You're gonna see this little candle thing right here. It's not on the web page. But you're gonna see it's like green, red, green, red, green, and that you tap on that, and that's where it goes. They moved it. Looks like, but I haven't. Yeah, and that's how you get the candle chart right there. So hopefully that's able to help you out. If you're on the phone, if you're on the website, I honestly don't know. Let's go to threes. No, who cares? They really don't give you candle charts on. That is interesting. So yeah, no candle charts here. Maybe if I go to settings or something, they might be able to help me out. But yeah, unfortunately, it's Robinhood's not the best platform, right? Hey Nick, yes. If Tesla announces, if Tesla gives Dogecoin ammo during the alt season, you could see a huge boost from that. Whether it goes up to $2, that's a lot. I mean, that's like a lot. But like up to like $1, $1.10, $1.20, that's definitely a possibility. As a short-term hold up there, then it's going to crash back down. I'm going to stress that point about Dogecoin. But yeah, if it keeps on getting better and better news, that could be a very big thing. Let's see. Hey, Doge Master, show up and show out. There you go. Let's see. Hey, Jay, hit live on Robinhood. Oh, is that how you do it? Oh, not for me. It must be on the app or something like that. For me, it's over here, right? Oh, what a beautiful percent change right here. I remember. So I originally I had actually bought Dogecoin a long time ago, and I sold it off, and then I bought it back with another. I bought it back on a wallet because I thought this would be okay for long term hold, but I did not. There was no wallets at the time. Well, there's still no wallets actually. But let me see over here. Boom, there we go. Hey, Will, Michael can give me some good puts on Mars. There we go. Hey, Cody, thanks for not, it's not the best platform, but that's what I started on. Exactly. Most people start off with Robinhood. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. I started off on Robinhood. Yeah. I mean, I still have old screenshots of Robinhood from like a long time ago. Let me see if I can find one. And since we're kind of just chilling and waiting for this breakout to happen, we're not really trying to. If you guys know me, I'm not a hyper guy. I just kind of tell you where it's going, where we're going. I don't try to hype you guys and make you guys do a stupid trade. There's other YouTube channels if you guys want to do that. Yeah, I'm not that guy. Although right now I'm being a little bit boring. I'll admit. How do I do this? Photos, Google Photos. I'm sure I have an old screenshot. I have to have one old screenshot. Maybe I don't. Vegas, Vegas, pools, Vegas, Palazzo, fountains. Parties, 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 forest, woods, beaches. Maybe it's the wrong account. Add another account. Yes, it's an old account. Any movement? Nah, not so much. It still looks a little bit weak here, guys. What's it here? Hey, Lagrasso. Right now we're looking okay. It looks like it wants to come down a little bit more, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping the whales can just kind of keep us up. If the whales don't buy any longs right now, we're probably going to come down a little bit more. But if the whales can kind of pump us up from here, we should be looking okay. Hold on one second here, guys. There we go here. Oh wow, really? I don't have any of those screenshots? Must be because back in the day I was using an Android. Huh. Anything? Nope. Man, I must have really not cared too much about trading back then. Oh, let's see. I found one. What is this one? Hold on a second. I just scrolled past it. It was me celebrating a 5% victory on Scone. S-C-O-N. Let me take a quick peek at it here very fast, guys. S-C-O-N. Oh, is it not a coin anymore? Oh, jeez. That's what happens when you play penny stocks. Let me see. I know, it's still on there. Okay, hold on a second. So this must not be on. It must be over the counter at the moment. Similar to Scone. Maybe it's not. Okay, whatever. I guess it's no longer on the open market. It must be over the counter market. Guys, right now, Bitcoin's able to hold itself pretty well. I was expecting a little bit more of a dip trying to test out this 20 moving average here. But at least for now, it's trying to hold. Let me, right here. There we go. And one more thing here. There we go. Sol longed, Ethereum longed, Bitcoin longed. Oh, 4 million 8 minutes ago. That's not bad. Okay. So there are some whales right now supporting the price of Bitcoin. Hopefully they're able to keep on pushing this sucker back up. This is the 1 minute chart. You can kind of see it's going a little bit sideways. Doesn't look the strongest, but a one whale could change that in a heartbeat. There we go. Move this down a little bit. Let's see. Hey, I'll go long on Bitcoin here. A little bit after it breaks 63,000. That's what I'm looking for at the moment. Hey, Rodriguez. How's Bank of America looking? Let me take a quick peek at you. Peek at it very fast. It broke out. It went down just a teeny bit today. It still looks okay after the breakout. May try to consolidate here. Let me go over here and look at financials. Not doing so hot today. Financials doing okay over the week though. So it looks like financials are starting to slow down here a little bit. So just be aware of that. You're seeing energy slow down a little bit as well. Consumer defensive going down. Healthcare and utilities going down a little bit as well. It looks like technology is having a good time. So is real estate, communication services, and consumer cyclical. So if you think it's going to go back up, yeah, it's definitely still a decent play here from a financial perspective, because financials have been still doing okay. That's what the 4 hour looks like here. You could start to accumulate some options over the next few days, and you can use this support level as a stop loss if you want to. I would say there's better plays out there right now, but this is still something you could look at. I'd probably look for it to come down a little bit tomorrow, and then try to buy some in here unless the pre-market something wild happens, right? There we go. 5 here. Alright, let's see. Hey, Alan, time, my man. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Ethereum gas went up like crazy in just the past 10 minutes. Oh, Ethereum hit gas or something like that? Let me see. Yeah, it has been having a nice little rally right here. Let's see. Well, Ethereum still needs to break out, guys. We've seen this Ethereum break. We've seen this Ethereum chart for a while now. Nothing has really changed too much about it. Right now, we're just trying to break out bit by bit. If we're able to, that'd be fantastic. We tried to break out once. It did not work. We need to break above this trend line here and then close above it. And it might come back down again, whatever, but that's going to be a great opportunity to buy. Over the last few weeks, we had one opportunity to buy it here. Buy on the breakout, went up a little bit more. Buy on the breakout, went up a little bit more. Well, went up a little, yeah, right? And so that's what we're looking for on this time, but we needed to break out and hold above it. Because after it holds, then Ethereum is going to have to deal with this resistance here at about 4,042. Then from there up at the all-time high breakout there, that could be looking very good. I want to see Ethereum hit 5,000. Short term, I just want to see it 5,000. I know it can. I really know it can. I just really want it to happen. I'm impatient when it comes to Ethereum, right? Let's see the Ethereum here on the 5-minute chart. So it's okay. Hey, there you go, Bitcoin. Keep on trying to push up here. Hey, Ghost Rider, happy to see you. It's been an uptrend since September 28th. Look at year 1 hour 4 chart. Oh, you're talking to me. Okay. Overall down, but it has been a small uptrend since then. Let's see. Oh, okay. You guys are talking about something that I'm not, so I'll make sure. Let's see. Yeah, right now Ethereum is making a little bit of a boom. I'm happy to see that. Hopefully Ethereum by the end of tonight will be up above $4,000. That'd be nice to see right there. You don't look at someone's face, you want to see the whole body, so to speak, right? Let's see. That is true. Hey, buddy. Let me see how to pronounce him. Boudet, maybe? Yeah, Ethereum, yeah, definitely. Ethereum's going to go far. I like Ethereum a lot. Hey, Steve. I want to see Ethereum hit 10K. Okay, that is... See, the thing is, that's realistic. That's the crazy thing with Ethereum. Ethereum has the ability to go up like just crazy high, and I'm really excited for it. I'm super, super excited for it. As I told you guys before, one day I want Ethereum to surpass Bitcoin. That's what I want. I want Ethereum to surpass Bitcoin. Now, with the likelihood of that happening is not so large, but I think it's definitely possible, and it's possible enough where I want it to happen, right? So I'm hoping and hoping and hoping for that to occur in the next few years or so. What's the not price wise, market cap value wise, in case any of you guys want to be wise. Let's see. Look at this. About 450 billion, 1.1 trillion. This has this has a long way to go, and I think it can get there, but it is going to be a long way, right? Let's see. Oh, and Dogecoin went up to number 9 from number 10. This is interesting to see as well. Dogecoin making a move back up. The rankings are changing bit by bit. Hey, boy. Here. scratch your head one more time. There we go. Good boy. But yeah, so right now, guys, we're just being patient and waiting this out. So far, looking pretty nice. Hey, Ghost Rider, where's Secret? I don't know. He must be in bed. I don't know. He'd be pretty happy to see what's going on right now. If he's sleeping, he'll be mad in the morning if we do break the 63,000 because he would not admit it. He'll be like, oh, I could have made so much money off of it. Yeah. We all have work. We all have work to do. So he might have to be in bed for work tomorrow for all I know. But I'm waiting for him and Ahmed. Ahmed's going to come in here and say, I want to short this sucker. Which, I mean, if you think about it, it's not a bad opportunity to short. You could short at 62,999 and make some good money off of this. It would have made a pretty good dip, especially if you're using leverage. Especially on the first attempt. The first attempt is usually the best, is usually the easiest to short on. Every subsequent attempt after that is going to get more and more difficult to make a profit on a short position when it's trying to break through a major level of resistance. Hey, boy. Don't shake your head at me. But yeah, so right now we're just going to kind of a holding pattern. I want to see this thing break out here. Don't lick me. Okay, there you go. Wave your head. It's trying right now, guys. It's trying. Bitcoin's trying here. And you see Ethereum is still launching up in the air, so as long as we have something to watch, I'm happy. There you go. So it's making a small move at the moment. That's what we're looking for. That's fine. Hey, see, Ghost Rider has summoned Secret Fish. There we go. Now where's Ahmed? Now we need Ahmed to complete the set for a breakout team. Looking at here. Hey, SJ, I could see Ethereum hitting about. I mean, it could. I would say most likely 6K, 6K by the end of November is what I'm hoping for. I anticipate a small pullback. I don't know how big yet, but I anticipate somewhat of a pullback in November. Not crazy panic time, pullback. Although when Bitcoin moves at 1% down, I do see people freaking out. So, but I would suspect a small pullback on Bitcoin in November, not for the whole month, but enough for people to panic. So I think that's either gonna help out altcoins by bringing in alt season, or that's gonna cause a lot of altcoins to go down as well. Hey, cheers, Secret. We're gonna bust. I feel it. Let's see right here. Hey, Sly, how's it going tonight, guys? Everybody feeling good? So far, so good. I mean, we're just being patient here. The first try is always the most greedy to try to buy on the breakout, but right now we're looking okay. And before, guys, that breakout that we had, we did have a mini breakout here a few minutes ago of that $62,933 level. We were able to break out above that, then we just adjusted it naturally to that 63, a major level of resistance. So I'm pretty happy with what we're looking at now. I feel like I should drink wine, but then I realized I don't really have a cup next to me for wine. I have water, and then I have the actual bottle of wine here. Although this bottle of wine's pretty good. I let my mom have a sip of it, and she was like, "Ooh, this is very sweet." And I was about to leave the bottle with her, but she was like, "No, I don't want it. It's too sweet." It's an Oregon white wine from the Willamette Valley. Ooh, Willamette, I love Willamette. Bottled by Mason Newer Wines, Dundee, Oregon. Oh, there's a little sheep on the background. But it's good wine. There we go. Right now, guys, Ethereum is making a little bit of a move. I like to see that. Hopefully it's able to break out here soon enough. You see it tried to before, but it wasn't able to hold above and close. So hopefully in the next few, by the time we wake up, Ethereum's still kind of still going strong here. There we go. Hey, Jay, Secret was up all night pumping Doge. Oh, geez. Well, it was a nice pump today, I'll tell you that. Hey, Christian. Let's see, right here. Let's go, team. We're in this ride together. I have work at 6, but I'll be up for the ride. Hey, there we go. Hey, Secret, drink right out of the bottle. All right, for you, Secret. 8 photos added to family and friends. Oh, okay, that's... Oh, my wire, okay. It is a pretty good bottle of wine, though. It's like a... You got to hold it upside... I already took the top off. And you can read it upside down. Something. But yeah. Ooh, it's good. And you know what I love about it? They have like somewhat of a flat bottom. They don't have one of those dumb bottoms where like it goes halfway into the bottle, and then it just like it takes away all the volume of the liquid in there. Well, that was pretty good. Yeah, I'll probably just keep sipping like that. Pretty casual. Oh. Cheers, everybody. Let's see this breakout come to fruition here. If we have Ethereum breakout and Bitcoin breakout in the same night, that'd be a dream come true. We don't have that happen too often, guys. Hey, Andrew. Right now, I'm more of in a waiting game with Sheeb. I still think it's fine. I would have somewhat of a stop loss put in place just in case it does not work out for you. That could be down 10%, 20%, whatever you feel is necessary. But I would definitely... What are you doing, doggo? You just playing? Okay. I would definitely have a stop loss considered for Sheep just in case it was to tank or do something you're not aware of. Have a stop loss just to protect yourself, okay? Just to protect yourself. Let's see. Hey, Bude, do I like drinking? Oh, I do love drinking. I don't drink too much. Normally I drink on Fridays only, to be honest. I'm usually just too busy to do a lot of casual drinking. Some part of me is I'm just too lazy to go to my bar in my kitchen to go get a drink. Other times I'm just like, I need to work, and go paranoid about working. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Let's see this. Come on now. Let's keep this movement up. Very close to a breakout here, and we're starting to get a little more volume in here. But normally, Bude, what I normally do is every Friday I drink some whiskey, wine, whatever with all of you guys, and we're just gonna have a chill time. This Friday I'm gonna try to get something to drink as well. What is this? What is this Friday here? The 22nd? Yeah, I'll go to the store and buy some nice whiskey. Probably I don't know. Secret Fish, do you have any whiskey that's good? Something probably I can find in not a grocery store, but like a wine store, like a liquor store, but also kind of not American, if that makes sense. Last time I tried Hibiki and I thought it was very, very good, so I wanted to try more random types of whiskey that I may not find on my average times out here. Something that's not going to break the bank, but somewhere around like $100. That's good whiskey to me. Let's see. Hey, Peter. Oh, I know. They normally don't care too much about it right now, but right now this is just water. I'm just drinking water out of this one glass. Let's see right here. Where everybody knows your name. Oh, geez. I know right now Ahmed's... I don't know what Ahmed's doing. He must be with the kids. You know what? He could be putting his kids down right now. Like to bed. And then from there, he'll be joining us. We're going to be up for a little bit of time tonight, guys. I want to see this thing break out. Normally, when did I start this? At 7? No, I started this at 8 o'clock. Normally, I'd be hopping off the live about now or in a half an hour from now. I think I'm going to go a little bit longer tonight until I see a nice breakout occur here. Let's see. I got to sell in the 5 minutes for Shiba. Oh, then yeah, you can definitely sell if you feel like it's going to go down, definitely. Yamazaki whiskey. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, too. Hold on a second here. My dog's not underneath my feet. No, he's not. Where are you, doggo? Oh, he's laying down behind me. Okay, I'll take that. All right, let's see right here. And yeah, you guys, if you guys want to, you guys can, where are all of you guys from? While we're kind of waiting for this breakout, let me know where you guys are from in the world, from America, wherever you guys are from, let me know. Because usually we have people here from all over the freaking place, which is kind of a cool thing, right? Maker's Mark whiskey? Ooh, I haven't had that in a minute, Secret Fish. Last time I had that, I was working at the bowling alley in Montana, and they used to actually give you belt buckles when you bought the whiskey. It was really cool. Plus all that white wax on top. I'll definitely buy a bottle of that. That's actually good whiskey. I like that whiskey a lot. Haven't had it in a minute, though. Ooh, that'd be nice. Okay, got yourself a deal, Secret Fish. I will buy some Maker's Mark whiskey. I have not had it in a minute, and I love pulling the little wax thing off of it. It's like it's like the nicest thing. Let's see right here. 16 malt Lavignon. 16? Single malt Lavignon. Okay, I'll have to buy some whiskey here this weekend then, because I'm not used to buying booze too much. The only thing I have right now is actually booze that I haven't drank, because I drink all my whiskey. I have some cheap 1800 tequila. and I've been mixing it with some lemonade because it's been a very refreshing drink. Let's see. Missouri, Massachusetts. Oh, geez, you guys from all over the place. New York, Minnesota. Ooh, India. Look at this. The last frontier. Up to Canada. That one I'd better. Oh, wait, what's the? Oh, Massachusetts. Oh, geez. The Netherlands, Atlanta. Ooh, Arizona. Go for some sake if you want a good time. Detroit, Miami here. Go for the fancy bourbon. Ooh, that's good too. Actually, last week I did drink some sake. It was really, really good. It was like $6 little mini bottles. They're so good right there. Ooh, you guys know a lot about whiskeys here. Poland and currently back in the USA. Detroit. Hey, there you go, Peter. USA, Georgia. Doge buy or sell. Right now it looks like a decent buy, but you want to be patient here because Dogecoin usually kind of comes back down after a pop, right? Let's see. Hey, Philly. As far as Litecoin is concerned, I have it just in case something happens to it. But over the years, it just hasn't been a great performer for me personally. But I still have it because I think it's one of those old standard bearers that will eventually have it stay once they kind of figure out whatever they were trying to do. So I would say yes. Not a lot of money, but I feel like the Litecoins have made me money over the years. That's about as good as I can say. Long-term hold, not the best results. I think of Litecoin as more of a bond instead of and I think of Bitcoin as more of a tech stock in the world, right? But it makes me money. It grinds. Let's see. Hey, Courtney, Georgia. Ooh, my family's from Georgia. Ethiopian. Ooh, there we go. Dude, we got a lot of people over here. My favorite wine is 19 Crimes. I know, tacky. Oh. Ooh, Alberta. Ooh, Wisconsin, Ethiopian. What do we got here? Hey, Sky, if we got rejected, could we see tank pretty bad? Nah. Okay, that's subjective as far as tank. We're not going to, drop down to 50,000, 40,000 if we get rejected from this level. No. Now, something you guys may want to be interested in, if we go right here, let me go to the weekly. Let me put in, oh, this is Ethereum. Sorry, guys. Boom. Here, let's go to the weeklies here. What is the all-time high? 64,854. 64,854. We do have a chance of getting a double top up here eventually. Right now, though, we're looking fine. Right? Not too bad. We do have a chance, but I think this week we try to break out this all-time highs. I could see us easily breaking above 63,000. This real resistance is going to be this all-time highs that we're looking at right now. Let's see how that works out, right? Ethereum back to the 1 minute here. Is that okay? There we go. All right. And then Bitcoin back here. Still moving along. Squeeze a little bit. There you go. Okay, perfect. Jack Daniels. I haven't had Jack Daniels in a minute. Last time I had Jack Daniels when I was in college and I had a horrible hangover afterwards. It was like the Tennessee Honey. I had like half a handle of Jack Daniels, not a handle, but like half of like a smaller bottle, like this big. And then from there, I proceeded to drink like 15 beers. I think I threw up twice. I woke up in a bed at this. I was at some random person's really fancy, like their parents' really fancy cabin. I woke up with scratches all on the right side of my body because it was like -0. Negative degrees while we were outside drinking and having a fun time. And we had a big bonfire, and the bonfire melted all the snow around the fire. And so it was very slick, and me being drunk and everybody else, we just kind of kept on slipping and sliding right by the fire. And so we all woke up in the morning with just like huge scratch marks all over the sides of our bodies because we just kept on falling and scratching our sides. And then we proceeded to play this game. I forget what it's exactly called. You bounce balls into cups and in your own cup, and if you do it, you put your cup into somebody else's cup, and they have to drink out of the ring of cups that have booze in it. And we all put hard liquor instead of beer in there because we were just really messed up. And what ended up happening is, let me turn this music back on. What ended up happening though is that instead of playing on a regular flat a flat table, like you play a little ball thing, right? We were outside in freezing temperature on a little flatbed truck that had all those little dents, like diagonal dents in it. And so every time we bounced the ball, it would not go into the cup. So people just kept getting trashed and trashed and trashed. And then I woke up. I realized that night all my friends had left, and I had told them it was okay to leave because one of my friends was an idiot and he decided to drink alcohol when he was taking heart medication. Don't know who does that. But yeah, so he did that. So they left because he was feeling really bad and his heart was kind of freaking out. Or so I learned the next day. And then so what I did is I just kind of met this random girl there, and we were talking and stuff like that. In the morning, she invited me over to her parents' house, and her parents made me like a whole full stack breakfast of like Nutella with donuts, bacon. It was like, you know how people out in the mountains, they have like a full-on pantry that they have to cook and eat. Otherwise it goes bad because it's like they're prepared to not leave their house for the winter. And it was fantastic. And then I got a free ride back into downtown Bozeman. It was fantastic. Although, like, when I woke up, I felt like death. But that's the type of stupid stuff I did in college. So, you know, back when I could survive it. Nowadays, I don't know if I could survive that much booze. I'd probably be knocked out in a few hours, right? Let's see. Hey, Nature Speaks Music. Ooh, Jamaica. Ooh, that's nice. See, these are all places I want to go, though. That's the crazy thing. Hey, Scott. Excuse me, Sly. Yes, still in Dogecoin. I have about 80,000 coins in Doge. At my height, I had about 160,000. I had sold half of those during the 50 cent, at the 50 cent level back when Doge was first reaching 50 cents. Let's see. In Japan, they have sake. Poland, we have suka whiskey made by wives. Suka means, oh, gee, Peter. Just got pinched by my lovely wife. Hey, that's true love right there. Hey, friends with hold Litecoin. That's what I do. I'm just personally holding Litecoin. I think it's gonna go fine over the years. Wild turkey American honey on the rocks. Ooh, that sounds sweet. That sounds pretty crazy right there. I've heard of wild turkey, but I don't think I've ever tried it. Kirkland has a good single barrel bourbon from Barton's or something Spirit. $29. Oh, $30 a liter. Oh wow, 100 proof. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. Hey Sly, I hate drinking too much. Happened to me this weekend. Hello, trying to get me away from it for a little bit. Definitely. When I was in college, I had all my crazy drinking binges and like I once hung out with this girl after I broke up with my last girlfriend, or I guess one of my other last girlfriends. And I was just in a rough point because I broke up with her, and I had never broken up with a woman before, and I was like, oh, this is kind of weird not being the one broken up with, right? So I was hanging out with this one girl, and she, at the time, like I was in college, and she worked at the hotels, kind of doing the changing and the sweeping and the stuff like that. I don't know exactly what they're called. You guys will tell me, I'm sure. But what they do, but we hung out one day and she was having a really bad night, so she convinced me to go out drinking with her. And there's a bar in Montana, I forget exactly what it's called, but I don't know if they do it anymore, but they used to. They had dollar shots from 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. So we got there like at 11:45, and she ordered 10 shots for us both. And then the rest of the night was kind of a blur to me because I don't drink that much normally. When I drink, I usually go like, I'm a pretty solo drinker that likes to chill and have fun. But when my friends like go hard, I go hard at the same time. So it was yeah, she got me like plastered. I don't remember much of that night. But from what she said, she had a great time, just kind of talking, and she was like venting, I guess, the whole night. And I was there, kind of like, yeah, yeah, being real drunk. But I'm sure she was drunk venting as well, so it was nice. But the weird stuff that happens when you're in a small town, $1 shots. Think about that. And I knew one of the bartenders, and she gave me doubles. So that's another reason I was really messed up. But we stayed there for the rest of the night, just drinking shots, and oh god, yeah, I get sick just thinking about it. Hey, Hilda, what do you think about Siren? Is that a particular coin? Let me take a peek at it here. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's not popular on coinmarketcap.com. Let me know if you have the exact ticker for it, and I can try to look it up for you. Anything going up crazy? Oh my god, blow. Blow up. Get it? Blow. That's a good name. Let's see right here. Okay. Oh no. Coming down a little bit here. Oh, not. No, 5. Okay. Well, I knew we were going to run into that 20 eventually, but let's see what happens now. There we go. Bitcoin breakout. There we are. 2 shots of whiskey and I am toast. Oh, geez. See, I can do a little bit more than that out of previous experience, but normally I don't do it too much. One of the crazy things is there's a place in downtown Seattle. Let me see if I can find it. It's a really good place. I don't go there unless my techie friends drag me there. I like it, but I hate paying the amount of money for it. Is it Thread and Needle or something like that? I forget the exact name. Yeah, it is Thread and Needle. Okay. There's this bar there. It looks like this, Needle and Thread. And you can get any... You can get like any drink there for like $20. And then make it however you want to. So you can order any particular drink you want. And they'll pay you for, I mean, you don't have to pay that much. Gallery, maybe? So they try to make all the drinks look pretty nice and whatnot. They have good food. Like, the drinks are what you go for, honestly. It's a fancy date place if you want to take a date there. I have yet to find a woman who I want to pay this much money for, but it's very, very nice. One day I'll find the woman. They even smoke the oranges sometimes. They smoke the glasses. It's really, really good food. Really good everything. It's a very chill, relaxed environment. I'd recommend it to anybody that lives in Seattle or wants to like visit Seattle, right? Hey, Patrick, do you have any hobbies I like when I'm not trading? This week I'm hunting. That's pretty much it. I like to fish a lot, whether it's on a boat. I rent a boat sometimes. Take my little sister. She likes to fish. I'm teaching my sister how to shoot right now, or I will after this hunting season is over. She's pretty excited for that. I got a nice rifle. I'm gonna, I got her some earmuffs and all that type of good stuff as well. So, play video games every now and again. Watch some TV every now and again. I don't actually have cable in my house. I think it's like a waste of money, personally, just because I don't use it. But I don't really have too many hobbies. I kind of just work. I'm hoping to enjoy my 30s a little bit more. My 20s have been like work. I was kind of lazy a little bit as well when I first like quit my job when I started trading because I was like I need to live the life, so I kind of had a little bit of fun time. But now that I've gotten into YouTube and whatnot, I just realized like it's all work, which is fine. I do like work. I'm a workaholic that has ADHD of all things, so I work, but it's not like I'm an efficient worker. I take medication every now and again for it. It helps, but I hate feeling kind of sluggish when I take that medication. I'm normally all about when I take my ADD medication, I focus really hard. I'll write like everything I want to do, and I go back and look at it, and it all looks trash when I look back on it. Like when I look back on it, and like kind of review my own work as I often do, and I just realized, wow, what was going on in my mind at this time, right? It doesn't work, and so I usually take things slow, and I kind of do this slow work on my mind, but it works. But as far as hobbies go. Oh, you know what? I got a dog. That dog has been taking up all my hobby time lately. That's what's been going on. I like to go to walk in the parks, fishing, and just hunting and shooting and stuff like that. Pretty fun. I'm not your typical random dude, I guess, YouTuber. I kind of just do a little bit of stuff, and then I like to look at charts for hours on end. Although this week I have not been looking at charts because I've been hunting. I've been going out to a place over here called Capitol Forest. There we go. Okay, you're biting something. It's down here. This is where I'm hunting at. So, this is the state capitol, and it's right around here. So, it's nice. It's pretty rugged terrain. I only have a car. I'm looking to buy an SUV for my mom, which I would then borrow to do for then I would then borrow to use for hunting. But yeah, so it's a pretty nice area. I can't really do much hunting right now because I have Loki, and I don't feel comfortable taking him through some of these thick brushes that you have over here. Like these are all like 10-foot tall pine trees, and they're so close together you can't just walk through them like that unless you really get covered in spider webs and stuff. But there's a lot of deer in here. Normally you try to drive somewhere out here, and then you kind of just walk through these areas. and you try to find an open clearing that you can try to like see the forest on one side, opening on the other side, and you go for that. Or you try to go up a little over here, and you try to go for more of the logging lands. There's some logging things over here. Is this it? No. I got lost over here the other day. It was freaking me out because I lost signal. But yeah, there's tons of stuff you can do over here. It's very nice. Very nice little place. A little bit of a drive, but definitely worth it. Alright, there we go. Damn shorts. I know. Ahmed was here. Now Ahmed has to pop up. Crypto looks like the Seahawks. Oh, geez, yeah. Seahawks are not doing so hot this year. Not doing so hot at all. But I'm waiting for them to fire Pete Carroll. I'll be happy when that happens. I like him. He seems like a nice guy. But we need some special sauce, and he doesn't have it to lead the Seahawks anymore. He's like a very predictable coach. I don't know. Maybe Wilson's not as good as he once was. I don't know. But I don't really like Pete. We need to switch something up, and we're not doing a good job. And I think the defense is still trash compared to last year. Still trash. But we'll have to wait and see. Hey, Jay, you work your 20s, 30s, 40s so you can party in your 50s and 60s? Nah. So, like, when I hit 30, I'm going to try to buy a house with some land, like 50 acres or something like that. And then what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to try to make some really nice size trades. And over time, I'm going to try to just start slowly accumulating land. And what I want to do from some of the land that I get, I want to just rent it out to farmers or anybody that wants to try to make an honest living kind of just farming. Not really to make too much of a profit, just to kind of keep pretty much pay taxes on the land, right? And I'm just going to use the land to hunt on and kind of just go on a walking and have my own space. I find true happiness when I'm kind of alone, away from technology, no phone signals, no nothing, and I'm kind of just doing something. It could just be walking. It could just be fishing. Preferably fishing. And I just truly enjoy the nothingness of being out in the middle of nowhere. Don't get me wrong, I like the city too. I used to live in downtown, right? But there was just something nice about just being away from it all and just not having any communication. It really is a peaceful thing, and that's how I kind of want to prefer to spend most of my life, with hopping into the city every now and again. If I ever became a millionaire, I'd have a condo downtown Seattle, right? And I would also have my nice little house in the middle of nowhere in Washington State. So I'd like to have both, but first of all, I don't care about the condo as much as I care about that house in the middle of nowhere, right? Preferably, actually, I'd like to buy a plot of land and build a house on top of it. But that's a little bit of a struggle, right? I've never done something like that before. Let's see. Hey Joel, where am I from? I'm from a place called Tacoma, Washington. Let me go to Earth. Earth? Oh, okay. Let me see if Earth actually pops up anything. Oh, there's actually a website called Earth. Oops. Earth. There you go. So I'm from here. Not the best of beginnings, but I'm here now, right? So this is Tacoma, Washington. I grew up partly. This is Salishan. It used to be like the worst area in all of Washington. Pretty much all of Washington besides Hilltop, which I also lived for most of my life. So you can see nowadays they've actually made it a lot better. Where there's all this like nice housing and whatnot, and parks and stuff like that. Back in the day, this used to be like really bad housing, and I used to live up here. Like this is all really nice housing, like really nice housing compared to what it used to be. I used to live right here. It was not this house. Was it here? No. I think they took. There used to be a tree down here that used to climb on top of. Basically, come over here, and you can get back into the hills if you pass through this gate right over here. And they used to have all this zoned out for housing, but they all took it. They never did it. If you come back here, you find like 10-foot tall anthills. Freaking terrifying things to see. But yeah, so I almost went to school. Well, this is called First Creek Middle School. I went to middle school here for 6th grade. And yeah, it was like a lockdown every other week. That's how bad it was. They tore it down because I went to school in portables, right? Not a nice school like this. They tore it down, built this up. Still a lot of crime, still a lot of lockdowns, but at least it looks nice, right? But here, I think what's it called, Salishan. So look at those nice kind of units you saw right there in those like individual houses. Salishan, Tacoma history. There we go. I looked this up before. There we go. So these are the type of houses that I grew up in, if I can find it right. Low-income housing. Salishan in the 1980s. Salishan had become a center for gang activity and drug trading. It was increasingly viewed as burdensome by the residents of Tacoma. Yeah. In 1990, Salishan reported 331 violent crimes for a rate of nearly 1 per day. That's why I said lockdowns like every other week. It was quite a few. For a rate of approximately 5,517 violent crimes per 1,000 population. So yeah. And let me go right here. I think I can find images of what the houses used to look like. Yeah, like these. Like these. Exactly these. Exactly these. This is what they look like. They're really not good. Like they're really bad. Now they look all like this, right? But when I was there, before they kind of invested in the community, so to speak, it was that. It was trash. There was rats everywhere. You can get rid of the rats by placing some traps and like closing off the holes, but you had to do that yourself. You didn't have to do that when you like. They didn't do that for you before you moved in. You had to do that once you moved in there. Yeah. So not a really pleasant place to live, but it was pretty fun. Oh, okay. So I know exactly what this is. Right here, there's like a little Mexican club right there. It's really nice. And then next to that, there's like a Buddhist temple. It's a weird little area. A nice area now, though. Nicer area. There's a little East Side clinic. But yeah, so it's a very interesting place. It's come a long way. I like that it's come a long way. I wish I could have lived in these houses, I'll tell you that. But yeah, that's where I'm from. It's Tacoma. It's rough growing up, but it's definitely been a good time now. Stock invest. I was looking for Scone earlier. But yeah, back up here. But yeah, I'm from Tacoma, Washington. I spent some time in Seattle, spent some time in Bozeman, Montana. Tacoma back again. Like kind of the Graham area, which I'm in now. That's pretty much it. I haven't moved around too much. I've done a lot of traveling, but not too much actual like moving where I live. Hey, Jay, Mike, you must love self-checkout at the supermarket. I do. I'm actually going to take my sister, I think on Friday, maybe. I'm taking her grocery shopping because she likes to go to Palda World. And my mom's kind of weak right now because she's had a cold for like 3 weeks now. And I'm going to take her to a doctor, but she's like fighting me. I'm not going to the doctor. But what I'm going to do is I'm taking my sister to go grocery shopping since I'm picking her up after school on Friday. And I'm going to take her to a place called Palda World. Palda World is like a Korean market, but it has like everything you would ever need when it comes to Asian food. So my sister obviously likes a lot of ramens and stuff like that. You can get high-end ramen there, and you can buy the shiitake mushrooms and the seasonings, all that stuff separate. So you can make a fantastic ramen. She absolutely loves that. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, I knew it looked a little weak, but it did try a little bit here, guys. Let's kind of wait and see what happens next. Here it is on the 15-minute chart, coming down a little bit here. I don't think we're not in any big trouble. We're just waiting for it to come down here, possibly to the 50, and then bouncing back up. Again, being patient with it. There we go. Northern Territory, Australia. Ooh, my God, you guys. Hey, Captain, my Captain. Tacoma is also where Ted Bundy did some bad things. I never learned about Ted Bundy, but yes. Well, like back then, but yes, that is true. Hey, Nick, humble beginnings. Yeah, see, I feel like I shouldn't say humble beginnings because then it feels like I'm not humble. But yeah, and I always feel like it's bad because so I, obviously I had a single mom, but my dad was an illegal immigrant. He was deported back in like 98, 99, somewhere around there. So I had a single mom growing up, and that was the best she could afford for me. But still, she got me to where I am now. Right, so the point where I can actually take care of her now, which is kind of nice, right? But yeah, it was definitely growing up in that neighborhood was definitely a struggle. I almost joined a gang, and the one thing that saved me from joining a gang, Captain Planet. My mom got me a TV when I was younger. It wasn't by no means a nice TV. It was like it was an ancient dial TV wherever you like click, 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 click. But I didn't care. It was a TV for that my mom got me, and I was just so excited, right? And like literally every single time, click, 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 every channel, click, 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 on the dial. There was no remote for it. But there was a channel. I was watching Captain Planet one night, and what happened? There was an episode about AIDS and the epidemic around there because everybody was freaking out back in the day about AIDS, and it showed this little like this family in the suburbia like normal white family in suburbia, like everything was nice, and the kid got AIDS, right? And then it showed like how the whole town went like pitchforks and crazy on them because the kid had AIDS and they were so afraid of it. And so that terrified me as a kid because I was like, what the heck, right? Like, how do you get this thing? Like, it didn't really explain how he got it. And so, no, they did explain it. So he got it from like a blood transfusion or something like that by accident. Really crazy thing to be. It was like one of those learn lesson things at the end of a Captain Planet, like to try to make people understand. And so the next day I was approached by one of the local gangs and they asked me if I wanted to join them. And I was like, maybe. And they kind of, they tried to pressure me a little bit into it. And I was like, fine, I'll join. But then they said I had to cut my hand, and we had to become blood brothers where we like swap blood. And that I was like a hard no for that, and I just bucked it afterwards. And so Captain Planet did a good job saving me from the gang life. Very interesting though. Like, I don't even know if I didn't stay up past my bedtime watching Captain Planet, what my life would have been like. It's just like the weirdest thing. But turned out okay, right? I visited Mount Rainier last year. It was a crazy hike, but really beautiful. I died when I went hiking on Mount Rainier. It is a struggle, but I enjoyed it a lot. I love hiking, guys. Like I just showed you guys this picture here a little bit ago of Instagram, not Investopedia, Instagram. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. This is the type of stuff I hike in. It's beautiful. It's like it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's not as high of an elevation as what you're looking at when it comes to stuff like Mount Rainier and things like that. Mount Rainier can be deadly for me. Like not deadly, but you know what I'm talking about. I can be hyperventilating. I did send myself some pictures here. I think did I delete them? I deleted a lot of messages. I had like a lot of spam today. How do you go to trash? Oh, that's trash. Truebill, Bidget, spam, Open Sky, no, I don't know all these. Okay, I don't know. Okay, no, I can't find it. Okay, that's fine. I did some pictures today of some other places I went. They were pretty fun. But yeah, I love to go outdoors. I actually love to go outdoors. Hence why I want to buy a house in the middle of nowhere, right? Hey, so proud of you. Hey, I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm happy with where I am now. Most people don't make it to this level, and I'm just kind of like, just doing my thing, just kind of chugging along. Keep my head down, keep working. It'll pay off. All right, it has paid off, right? You got to lift your head up every now and again to say that. Hey, Avic. I mean, personally, you can buy Bitcoin right now if you're anticipating a breakout here. We are at the level of resistance, so a lot of people are going to be shorting at these levels. I still think we're going to do okay, but it's really up to you if you want to buy or sell at these levels, because I'd probably wait until we break 63,000. I would probably hope to wait until we break all-time highs. But if you can wait that long, wait. If you can't, it's okay. What else is right here? Hey, Ghost Rider, don't let her fight. Oh, I know. She's going. She's going. I had to like talk her into it a lot. But yeah, she could be definitely a pain about it. Every single time I have to get her in there. Normally because I just drive her there or I take her keys until she listens. So I get you, Ghost. It's not my first rodeo, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm used to having to give the tough love to the mom, and for her own good, right? Hey, deepfake, Tony, you're half Latin. I sure am. Let's see. You're half Latin. Nationality? Oh, I don't know what nationality means every day because every time I get answered that question, I have no idea. Not 23andMe, Ancestry. Ancestry? I probably misspelled that. DNA mean? Oh, results. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, there we go. I'm a, I'm a, I'm a little bit of everything over here. Not South American, not Asian, not Russian, not Middle Eastern. This kind of this weird blend over here. Indigenous in America Central 18%, Nigerian 15, Cameroon 14, Irish 9, Mali 9, Spain 8, Ivory Coast 4, Swedish 3, Senegal 3, Northern Italy 3, Northern Africa 2, and we get to these smaller ones with indigenous Americas down here. And a little bit of the Baltics and stuff like that. Germanic Europes and European Jewish and all this tiny stuff. 1% French. I don't know how realistic that is. That's gonna be just like, maybe a long time ago. But yeah. So I'm a weird mixing pot. Whenever the SAT asks that question, I've never had a straight answer for them, because I just consider myself black because my dad was deported, so have like African American culture, right? And then my grandmother is for the most part pretty white, and so I have a lot of just like white culture in me too. I'm not talking about like skin color, but just like how I was raised, right? And then like my grandma's like skin color, yes, white. My mom skin color black. My dad skin color brown, I guess you would say, like Mexican, right? And yeah, I'm just kind of this weird mixing pot. I think my grandmother got me a lot of the European stuff. Same with my mom. My dad got me a lot of this, or my mom a lot of the African stuff as well. But my dad got me a lot of this type of stuff over here with the Americas, so to speak, right? But yeah, I'm a weird mixing pot. But every time I did the SAT questions growing up, I had no idea what to say, because technically, yes, my dad was Mexican, so I could say I'm nationally Hispanic. On the other hand, it was either black or Hispanic. I'm like, there was like, you had to go other, and they would always like make me feel really awkward about putting other down. It was the weirdest thing. There we go. But yeah, I'm a big weird mixing pot. There we go. Here, took a little bit of a dip. That's fine. All right. Let's see. These two coins are making my portfolio look bad. Link and ADA. ADA looks like it wants to break out here pretty soon. Link, what is Link went up to? Link is still in this pennant right now on the low side here. I'd really feel more comfortable about this if it was able to break above the 200 daily moving average. We talked about this a little bit, 3 days ago now. I still think it's worth buying if it breaks it above that. That'll be a good time. Breaks out and holds on the daily chart, right? Breaks out and holds. As far as ADA, I think ADA is looking a little bit weak right now. Yeah, there we go, right? So, this is the time to be buying ADA if you guys want to buy it. That way, if for whatever reason ADA does not end up popping off here, you're only going to be down about less than 1%. But if it does break out and it tries, well, not break out, if it just tries to go back up towards resistance up here, you're going to be risking 1% for the opportunity to make about 5 or 6%, right? With the chance of it actually breaking out as well. I need to stop saying right after everything. I'm just, yeah, that's just how I say it. All right. Oh, I just said it again, but I said it in a mumble voice. There we go. Doge is looking okay now. It doesn't look as bad as, that dip to kind of stop down a little bit. Hey, Kevin, next month I believe Doge will be up higher than where it is at now. Hey, Britt, have you ever run into areas like the Devil's Tramping Ground or Hoi Baku Forest when you go out on your walks? Nothing like that, but if I did, I really wouldn't know. When I go on walks, I usually have like a GPS kind of tracking system on me, so I can kind of see where I've been before, because sometimes I get lost, honestly. I got lost the other day. I was freaking out for a little bit until I realized I had been tracking my destination the entire time. But normally I just kind of walk around and I see what's around me, and I just kind of walk and walk and walk. I don't go to the woods or to the forest or anything like that with the plan of where I'm going. I usually just head for one of the entrances to the major parks. I get out at a popular place, a park, or maybe a place that's a little bit more out of the way, like there's a little park off the trail type of thing, and I just start wandering around. you know, sometimes I carry a gun with me just to be safe, but most of the time I was kind of chilling and walking. I haven't done that lately because my dog, I don't feel like my dog's mature enough to go out in the woods with me just yet. I took him the other day and he was just not having it. Well, he was fine, but he was annoying, so I don't want to I don't want to take him again. So he was fine, but he was just annoying. I think Quant is okay for a long-term hold. It's been kind of bleeding out over the last few weeks, but I think overall Quant will be fine if you hold on to it. Hey, my brother is Honduran and you look a lot like him. Hey, thank you very much. Honduran. I've never been to Honduras. I want to go. I've done humanitarian work in El Salvador, and that was really fun. That was that was years ago, though. I went to El Salvador, and it was a beautiful country. Well, it is a beautiful country. I had fresh fruit off the trees, and I also had fresh peppers. Fresh peppers. Oh my gosh. I also lost my hat because I was riding in the back of a truck and it just flew off of the mountain. Some of those mountains up there in El Salvador are freaking crazy though, because like the one-way roads. But then when you go like when a truck versus a bus, the bus usually gets the right of way. The truck has to actually back up, so we had to back up all like a quarter of a mile on one of these, like, you know, if you go off a little bit too much to the left, you're falling off a cliff type of thing. Oh no, and it wasn't even a road; it was a dirt, like packed down dirt. It was not a fun experience. Also, I had my eye right here bit by a spider, and it swelled up like a balloon. And I was like 3 hours away from a hospital, so I just had like a warm water pack on it because we had no ice. Hey, Captain. Michael can identify as a Bitcoin baby whale. Talk about a micro whale. Hey, Fat Buddha. Sup, primo? You know, I used to know Spanish. My mom taught me Spanish. Over time, I had nobody to speak it to, so I kind of lost it. I can kind of understand what people are telling me when they talk to me in Spanish, but the majority of the time, I can't speak it back because my mind just doesn't know the words. Kind of similar. I took Chinese for a few years, and I don't know. I don't remember anything about Chinese actually. That's a whole other language. Learning Chinese is learning two different languages. It's learning the actual Chinese characters and how to pronounce stuff in Chinese, but it's also learning the words. Like, in order to read Chinese, you have to understand what the word sounds like. So they have to make that word into Chinese, right? So like Puyin, whatever it's called, you actually have to learn that as well, and it just makes everything so much harder. Excuse me. Hey, Ryan. Hi from New Jersey. Ryan and Annie here, longtime followers. Would like to know your opinion on Shiba Inu. We've made some profit, but aren't sure if it's a good long-term hold. Personally, I don't feel like holding it for a long term. I would suggest, depending on how much money you have in there, you could start to scale it over time. One of the things we saw with Shiba Inu over the last few days here is it did have a short-term breakout here for a nice short-term profit right there. A bit of move right there. At this moment in time, it's kind of just going sideways here. So let me actually take away this at the moment. Here we go. Let me take this down. You're looking at this support level right here at point, let me just say 2046 is that nice support level. I don't know what your average is at, but if it falls down to that level, you're down about 26, 27%, which would not be a good sign. If you guys want to have a stop loss and let it ride until it hits that stop loss, you could, or not stop loss, but until a certain level, you can hold it until it hits this trend line here. If it decides to break down, you can just move on, take those profits, and and put it in something else, right? As another long-term hold. I could see this easily continuing to ride up over time. I'd probably use this trend line here as a safety net. Sorry, my dog is looking at my leg. If you use this, it's only going to be about a 12% loss. I know it's a little bit more than you might want to put as a stop loss here, but if it does go back up to this not all-time high, but if it does go back up here to this resistance level, you're looking at 24% profits, and then you're also looking at a chance for it to break out again and go possibly up another 40-50% profits for you. So, it's depending on how you want to play this here. You could also, depending on how much money you've made, if you don't feel comfortable with this, you could start to scale out right now and then like sell 50% and then let the last 50% ride down or up, whichever way it goes, and then just understand, like, you're taking some profit off the table and you're just going to let the rest of it ride to where it may go, but at least you're not going to be sacrificing all of those profits for even more money down the line, right? Hey, Ken. Hey, Mike, is that double top for Doge still learning patterns? Let me take a peek for you. Yes, double top right there. with the assistance of the 200 daily moving average. What are you doing, dog? Hey, stop biting the desk. What did the desk ever do to you? Stop. You have a toy that's supposed to be bite. Don't bite my hand. Yeah, okay. He knows when he bites me I don't like it, so he starts to lick it afterwards like, I'm sorry, Dad. But yeah, so right now you're looking at this little bit of a double top here, and I'm assuming you're talking about this point. Not exactly, but yes, there's a nice little double top formation there. And you saw how we got smacked down because of that. This Bitcoin, Dogecoin smackdown was pretty thorough, but this is a pattern that we've become accustomed to learning when it comes to Dogecoin, right? Pump, dump, and over time it continues these higher lows, and hopefully we'll be able to see that. We'll be able to see that happen over the next few days. Short term, this is what we're looking at. Looks okay. Looks like we're going to come down a little bit more, but I think Dogecoin's still okay for the next few weeks. But yes, double top exactly can. And if you do want to take a second to stock patterns list pick, 83 trading patterns, maybe this is it. Ooh, okay, let me see. There's anything in here I can help out. I don't actually use Pinterest. These are candles. No, there's not enough. Okay, this is not what I need to see right here. Okay, images. Something like this. This is always one right here, right? Flag, pennant, cup and handle, ascending, measured move down, whatever. Descending scallop. I don't like these. We see these a lot though. I don't call them scallops though. But yeah, take a quick peek over here. I would actually take some time to copy these, put them on a document, print them out, and then give yourself little flashcards. Or what you can do, I think if you have Quizlet, I don't know if Quizlet costs money nowadays. I think it was free back when I was in college, but who knows now. You could try to put all this stuff on flashcards and try to practice yourself. I think it's worth loading every single flag, every single pattern, even if you don't use all of them or you don't see them all on a daily basis. I still think it's important to just have them in the back of your head, so when things do get bad or when you don't know what to do, you can refer to one of these patterns, and that pattern can be on the daily chart, it could be on the 5-minute chart, it could be on the 15-minute chart, right? Because a lot of times what I see with traders, they do stuff like this, where they see this right here, and they're like, okay, well, this looks like a little bit of a cup and maybe a handle coming up or something like that, where it wants to boom up even more. Not really the best one for what I'm talking about, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Maybe I see a little bit of cup and pattern here, and you see it doesn't work out. And then what you can do is you can go to the 45, the 2, or the whatever, and you can see, well, what is this other pattern? What's in the grand scheme of things? Because a lot of people, they tend to buy off, like, let's say you want to see, like, you're trying to buy off the 5-minute chart, but they're only looking at the 5-minute chart. So they can see this nice pattern forming up right here, fine. But they don't realize that it's part of another pattern on the 4-hour, where in reality, we're hitting a little bit of a high point, guys. We're running into the 20 moving average on the 4-hour chart. Instead of this bullish short-term pattern, this looks a little bit more bearish for the medium term here. So maybe I should actually just not go long here, and I should just wait this out, right? And I said it again, but you get my point. So take your time, look at every single chart you can before making that trade, whether it's the 1, 5, 15, 30, 45, 1, 2, 3, 4 hour, whatever. Preferably you just want to see like the 5, the 15, the 4-hour, the daily is what I normally use for some of these types of moves. I usually look at all of them though. But yeah, so it can kind of help you out in that form, right? Like on the 4-hour chart here for Ethereum, short-term resistance, we're kind of at resistance right now. Even though maybe that 5-minute looks a little bit nice, right? Looks a little bit nice, a little bit. You might, we might have some trouble here. Now, if it's able to break out above that, awesome. But you're still going to understand it is going to be a little bit heavier. And you can see at the same time, if you're looking at this, the oscillator, it does look a little bit bearish here as well. Boop. But yeah, take as much time as you need and practice all of those patterns. Those patterns are crucial. Hey, John, probably Doge. Long term. Central American Power, LOL, I'm from Costa Rica. Ooh, I haven't been to Costa Rica in a while. One of my neighbors used to be from Costa Rica back when I was living downtown. The neighbor I have right now, actually, they're from Guam. They're a really nice family. Loki ran over there today, so I said hello to them. I always feel awkward when I have to say hello to neighbors and whatnot, but when my dog is like the first one to make contact, it makes everything much easier. Everybody's like, ooh, a dog, yeah. And I'm like, thank you. Right. What's right here? Hey, David, new to the crypto world. My nephew is showing me the ropes. How often are you doing live feeds? Info as power. I usually do them about twice a day. Uh, Not as much this week as I'm hunting, unfortunately, but usually twice a week. Once kind of in the middle of the morning, kind of like during the brunch hour for the Pacific time, and one closer to the evening. So you might expect me to see me next week. I'm going to start doing formal times again. Probably around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Probably 11 o'clock so we can go to close. So probably 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time to 1 p.m. Pacific time as market closes. And then I also go from about, I want to say 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. probably for evening shows. My only thing about that is sometimes I have to take my sister to school and sometimes I have to pick her up. So those times may vary a little bit, but normally that's what I like to go for. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Sometimes the stream gets busier than times than others. If you do want to set up, I have a membership. I don't know if I actually have the membership link down below, but if you do want to become a member to the channel, it's like $1.99 a month, and any question you have whatsoever, I'll answer it. So it's a nice little perk, especially since right now we have like 136 people in the stream. That's okay. That's plenty. I like that much. Sometimes we get thousands of people in here, and during the high points of the altcoin market, sometimes I think the highest point I had in here was like 15,000 people watching the stream. So it can be a little crowded, unfortunately. So like that membership does give you a little bit of help. Oh, let's see. You don't have to do it right now. I still answer all of your questions. Don't feel like I'm like trying to squeeze you for $2. Let's see. Hey, Shift, happy to see you, my man. Hey, Chris, I don't usually follow any of those coins, Gitcoin or Saitama Unicorn. Nah, they seem to have their own following, so I assume they're going to have little pumps here and there. So they're not like worthless coins. They're just not something I'd have the time to watch. Right now, I only have so many speculative coins that I want to watch for like these big pop-off plays. It's more of just a time management thing. Hey, Christian, a double top, excuse me, a double top is bullish. A double top is bullish. Hey, Captain. Oh, the dog is restless. Sell. No, right now he's just chilling. He drug my blanket off my bed over here to my chair. Now he's laying down on the blanket. He's a really smart dog, but man, now he's gonna make my blanket smell like a dog. I was actually napping on my bed earlier, and I have like little boxes in case he wants to come up and visit me. And so he climbed up on the bed, and he just started licking my face and woke me up, and I was freaking out. I didn't know what was happening. Because he likes to just put his paws on your face and just try to hold you down while he licks you. Because he knows if he has paws, you have to kind of grab his paws beforehand because his claws are so sharp. He'll kind of just like claw at you. Let's see. Hey, Chef. Oh, as far as where I go for what hedge funds are looking for, so there's a few different places. There's Unusual Whales, which is one of them. The one that I go to right now, it's a little bit more expensive, but I just kind of like giving you guys some data. This one is more of an established kind of brand, so to speak. There's this one, which is I pay $100 a month, so I can give you guys this information. Also helps me with my trading as well, right? So $99 a month for this one if you wanted to do this. There's also an $89 a month plan, I think, or $85 a month plan if you don't want the dark pool prints, which you don't need at all. On top of that, you also have Flow Algo. This one is another premium one. This is actually their premium one, if you ask me, for at least retail traders. This one will cost all the way down pricing. This would cost about 120. No, 100. Is this really the price? Okay, $129 a month. I thought it was $150 a month like last week. Oh, this is a quarterly plan. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, monthly plan right here. It's $149 a month. Kind of pricey, right? And then you got Unusual Whales. This one is, Steve likes this one. This one costs like $30 a month, I believe. $39 a month for the premium plan. I would say get this one if you had a choice. This one seems good, but I think the premium alerts is something that you guys would probably want to see as well. And then full access to the mobile application and website. That's gonna be crucial as well. And anything else here? There's one more. I gotta vet it one more time, and then there's another one that's an app. If you guys just want to use an app, I think that'll be fairly good as well. I'll tell you guys about it tomorrow probably. Let's see. I'll look at that later on. All right. Let's see. There you go. Hey, David, I appreciate it. Thanks. $1.99 is peanuts for a load of info. Oh, yeah, no worries, my man. Yeah, take your time. I'll tell you this right now. The best way to make money in crypto is to do long-term holding. If you have money that you want to invest in crypto, don't put like I mean, this is pretty obvious, but I'm just saying it not to like insult you, but just because people have done it before in the past. If you have like $1,000 in your bank account and you have like $800 in rent due in like a month, right? Don't put all of that money into crypto and expect to get it all back before the end of the month, right? That'll like really cripple your ability to make money in the markets. Take it slow. Only put a few bucks in there. If you want to start trading, you can use like apps like Robinhood or Webull. If you want to like go a little bit more professional route and kind of take your time to accumulate yourself and like become a better trader. If you want to start day trading and making like more money, I would say you can use platforms like there's Bidget. I have this one. There's a link down below. There's KuCoin, Binance US if you're in the United States. So you have some opportunities there. I have a whole bunch of links to kind of help you down below. Some are affiliate links, by the way. But yeah, take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush into it. Rushing in during these really high prices can really burn you later on. So just take your time. Be happy. Be chill. Play around with a little bit of money here and there. Probably don't put more than a couple $100 in that right now to play with. And just take your time to learn how everything works. Because trust me, if you kind of go all in right now, you could risk losing a lot of money over the next few weeks, months, depending on, if you know when to sell, if you don't know when to sell, okay? Oh, that was it right there. There we go. Hey, Brahma, you're thinking Dogecoin's going to rip in 2 weeks? Yeah, I mean, as long as, if altcoin season starts in 2 weeks, I can see Dogecoin starting to have a nice little time right here. Hey, Chef, thanks a lot, Mike. It's expensive, but I think I'll get it sometime soon. They sure seem helpful. They do. Feel free to start off with the cheap ones and see how they react, and then move up to the more expensive ones if they're not really what you're looking for. I like the more expensive ones. This is personally me. It's just kind of what I like to use. Some of the alerts are very nice as well. I think if I go to the morning, the first alert that was in the morning here today was a Tesla. A Tesla alert came in at 6:30:20, which means 20 seconds into the market, we had a buy alert for Tesla. Not really a buy alert, but an alert that says, hey, look at this, something's about to happen here. That could be up or down, but it's an alert telling you to pay attention to it. So if we're looking at Tesla here, let's go to the day chart. Well, obviously you can see it had a very crazy morning, as you know, right? Ran into a little bit of resistance here on the 877 level. Hopefully it's able to break out above that. But let's go to the 1 minute chart for the day. Let's go to extended hours. Awesome. And let's see what happens today at open. Let me kind of stretch this out a little bit. Okay. So 20 seconds into the day, somewhere around here, you had an alert to say, hey, look at Tesla. After it had gapped up a little bit since yesterday as well, which looked very nice. So you could have taken a small position here, whatever it may have been. And that option probably would have returned throughout the rest of the day upwards of about 40 to 50% profits on that one trade. So this is a very nice one. There was another alert for AMD. AMD, I think, over the last few days has actually been doing pretty well. Liam's made some good money from it. Liam's one of the moderators here. He lives in Europe, so he's sleeping right now, actually. And another person that made some money off of it, I think, was Steve. And Steve also had some other calls here. I forget which one. I think it was the quadruple Q, I think it was. Something like that as well. So, and you can see, yeah, today AMD is making some great moves as well. Here's the daily chart for AMD. AMD, we've actually been watching for a hot minute. Had a nice breakout. It's been booming up ever since. It broke through resistance, right? Well, today it did. And now it's going to run into a little bit of resistance over here in the next few days as it tries to break above 122.46. So, you buy here and you slowly start to scale out. So, I mean, I know you're a crypto guy. You're going to be getting into crypto. But don't be afraid to get into the stock market and the options markets and stuff like that. Take your time to learn it all. It will take you more than a year. It might take you more than 2 years. Take your time. There's no rush. Trust me, there's no rush. Do it slow so you don't lose all of your money, right? I said it again. Let's go right here. Anything else? Anything popping? Oh, FTM finally broke out. Look at that little guy. Oh, look at him go. He's trying. Get a nice short-term buy right here. Look at that. Ah. Buy the breakout. Ploop. Up a little bit. Oh, they probably would have wanted to sell by now, even if it does go up higher. So, FTM is making a little bit of a move, guys. That's nice to see. Something's doing a little bit, having a little bit of action here. Hey, Chef. Yeah, I would recommend starting off with Unusual Whales. I have another app. I forget what it's called. I got to talk to the owner about it. Me and him have been talking to little commissions here now and again. What's it called? I'll figure it out tomorrow for you guys. But I think it's definitely worth it. It's right here. There we go. Okay. Anything else here? Hey, Mike, pet stores sell CBD products to dogs. Do you use those? Yes, CBD products, yes. Well, I use them. I haven't bought any. My friend gave me some from his friend that makes them really, like, some all-natural ones that are really good. Loki seems to like them. But I only use them, like, during, like, when he's really going crazy, like, he's really getting hyper. Like, some days I play with him, like, really hard out in the backyard, and he'll just, like, it's not like a massive backyard, but it's a pretty sizable one. It's like a quarter of an acre backyard. And he'll just sprint and sprint and sprint, and he won't stop, and he'll just be having so much fun. And every time I try to come get him, he'd be like, "Wow, come chase me, right?" And then if I bring him back inside, he'll just start running around all the time, having a blast, because And so what I normally do is I just I give him a treat. I kind of scratch his head for a little bit, get him to calm down a teeny bit, and I give him one of those little treats, and then he mellows out. I wouldn't say like falls asleep, but he kind of mellows out a little bit, and it's just to kind of keep him calm, because I don't know how fast dogs can run and how long they can run before like they start really getting like fatigued, and I don't want him to like overexert himself and risk getting like a puppy heart attack or something. Like I'd feel horrible if that happened, right? So it's just kind of stuff like that. Every now and again, we haven't heard him for a while. We have jets flying overhead, or sometimes we hear artillery from the military base next door, and that can be not close enough to a military base, so that can be a little bit of a scare. He can be a little scared of that as well. And occasionally a coyote will come by, and he'll freak out when the coyote comes. So the coyote is on another side of a fence, but obviously he's still freaked out about it. Hey, Ghost. I just booked a beach house on the beach, and I need to make money. Ooh, Fort Myers Beach. Ooh. I need to, I haven't been to the beach in a minute. When I normally go to the beaches, it's normally with a whole bunch of friends. And the beaches I go to, like, Washington beaches aren't like normal beaches that you guys have out on the East Coast. Or even, they're not the sunny beaches. I shouldn't say that. They're not the sunny beaches. Washington beaches are usually logs, or they're just, like, not good terrain. Like, nice views, though. But we have the Puget Sound, so we have so many beaches there. Do I have a picture of what the water looks like, like when you're not by the actual city? No, it's bears. Do I have any? Yeah, there we go. It looks like that. So the nice water views, but it's all just like straight up trees when you get down there. It's all straight up trees, dirt, rocks, clam shells, oyster shells, something like that. Let's see. Oh, geez, what am I doing? Here's a picture of me at an Airbnb on the beach. Not at the beach. You saw how the distance I was before. But I was eating freshly cooked oysters every morning, and it was like you literally use the shellfish license to go to the beach, pick them up, grill them, and then there you go. See, it was a nice time. Enjoy your trip to the beach. I love being by the water. It's really nice. You even get to see stuff like this. These guys out here just playing around. Oh God, I need to go back on another vacation. But I've had like 2 vacations in the last 2 months. I need to cool it down here a little bit. And my friend got his bear too. Yeah, he got some bear. We were what do you call it? We were cutting it all up. We saved all the fat and we're using it for like little cool stuff. But yeah, so we cut up all that fat. Bees were attacking it like crazy though. Bees love fat for some reason. Anything else from that trip I can show you? Oh, you guys want to see some smoke in Washington? So nice. If you look at northern Washington, like this is north, you see how it's not cloudy. It's gotten a lot better. The fires this year in Washington have not been that bad. Then you look at south, and you just kind of see like the smog. Yeah. But yeah, so it was a good trip though. Yeah, I was. Oh god, I've been on a lot of vacations the last few weeks. I've been so antsy to get out there since COVID's been kind of like trying to slow down, even though it hasn't really. It's been getting better. But like since COVID, like they're starting to like lay off some of those restrictions. I've been trying to do as much stuff as I can lately. Hey, David, that's perfect. That's perfect, my man. Take your time, let it ride, be happy with it. You can use it on Robinhood or Webull, something like that. If you want to actually, if you want to be able to hold the crypto in a wallet, kind of more traditional wallets, I would say use Bidget. If you want to not really worry about wallets and you just want to have it there and kind of make the money as it goes, definitely go with Robinhood or Webull, right? Oh, hey, Steve. I had Mara, Q, Triple Q, Neo, AMD, NVIDIA, and SPY today. Still have some AMDs, and NVIDIA got a bad feeling and sold Mara puts 5 minutes before close. Oh, there you go. What do you call? Yeah, I'm interested in that. I am interested to see how those Mara plays. How Mara plays out. Sorry. Okay, there you go. It is peaking up here pretty nicely. I would say. What is that resistance at? Yeah, it's at 58.15. You can try to buy those puts tomorrow here. I mean, for all we know, the hedge funds know something we don't. That's why, right now we're still in this really weird market where even though everything's kind of shitty, we're still kind of going up at these weird prices. But the S&P 500 could always just come back down and get smacked down hard, which is always makes a little bit. There's always the extra worry in your mind at the back of your head right now. So we'll keep track of it tomorrow. I'll be live around 11 o'clock, 11:30, something like that. What did I say? 11, yeah. And we'll take a quick peek at it. The flow was pretty mixed on it, though. That was something interesting. Well, not short-term flow, but like the medium-term flow was a little bit mixed. So I want to see what's happening. I wonder if there's some hedges against it at the moment. Okay. There we go. Poor Bitcoin taking its sweet time on the 5-minute chart. This is what we're looking at short term, guys. There we go. Okay, that might take another hour and a half. Yeah, that might take some time. Oh, but what I can do for you guys very fast here is let me go to my email. I need to address that trend line here. We will give you $1 million for you to give away $1 million in Bitcoin RX to your followers. These people are, you guys will never know. I get so many spam things from every single day. Starred. Let's see. This one it is. Gonna open up my Canadian server. Please be the right one. Oh, I better pause this music, actually. There we go. Good, good, good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened to my oscillators? Okay, my oscillators are doing something I don't like. Okay, well, let me just add a MACD then, I guess. MACD. Until I figure out what's going on with that one. Just go back to the normal MACD. MACD? Ooh, not the MACD strategy. There we go, okay. feel like I did something I shouldn't have on here. MACD strategy. Okay, there we go. That'd be fine for now. Now, one other thing I have to do here as well is I need to update this breakout line here to 63,000. And what I'll do is I'll also put a few other lines here as well. So let me put this right here. And one more. Okay. So this one's going to be at 65,000. This one's going to be at 63,000. And this one is going to be at 64,000. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to those little oscillators. That's a shame. Well, I'll try to figure it out a little bit later. Put all this stuff back up here. Doge back up. Bitcoin back up. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum. And Litecoin. And pump that sucker back up there. And we are looking A-okay. Okay, let me close this back up here. And put my good old music back on. There we go. Yeah, $40 a month I can afford. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hey, Victor. Thoughts on the Pi network? So I mine Pi myself. I think it's a big YOLO play for it now. I think it's worth me taking a second every day to just tap on it and say, hey, let's mine Pi. That you can. They do have ads on their app, which can be annoying, but you can opt out of those, so you don't have to actually do that. And then, if it turns into something, awesome. If it doesn't, who knows? My only thing with Pi though is when they do eventually make this into a coin. And they do eventually open wallets and all that good stuff out of it, right? How are they going to stop everybody from just selling off immediately after they give everybody coins? That's what I don't understand. Like, if they open this thing at like 50 cents or $1, right? And people own tens of thousands of Pi or even hundreds of Pi, what's to stop somebody from just selling off and like causing a cascading failure of it? So I don't know how that's going to work out. But yeah, since I didn't really take me any effort to do it, I would probably look to sell immediately towards the open when it opens up. And then I would look to buy back in at another time. But yeah, that's what probably would happen with me when it comes to Pi. Let's see. Hey, Steve, I got alerts for riot calls and puts. Oh, way out of the money? Hedge, or they don't know which way Bitcoin will go? Probably they don't know which way Bitcoin will go, and as soon as it starts to move, they'll sell. Knowing Bitcoin, though, they might sell on a dip, and then it might rip. Right? That's what happened when I got stopped out of my my Dogecoin play this today, or yesterday. Let me see what Riot's up to right now. Yeah. Breaking out, running into a little bit of trouble on the 50-day moving average here. I would be more involved with the calls right now. Earnings not until mid-November. Volume increase the last few days still being pretty good. I would say today would have been an okay time to buy some calls. Preferably, I'd want to buy them after it breaks above the 50-day moving average and it's able to hold that level. But I think that day should be pretty soon so far. I think that day should be pretty soon, yeah. As long as the S&P 500 doesn't do anything crazy. There we go. Hey, Chef, I just got a second shift job just so I can keep an eye on my options for most of the day. What do you call it? It's hard. It can be very annoying to try to trade options with their volatility and not be aware of what they're doing at every second of every day. That's one of the luxuries, like, of becoming a full-time trader, right? You don't have to really. I mean, you're at home. It is your job. So I'm looking at my screens. I'm looking at my monitors. I'm not really doing anything, crazy with it. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm not, freaking out because I can't see it. I get high anxiety when I trade options and I can't see what's going on, unless I really trust them, which most of the time I do. Hey, Victor. To sell what opens up the buyback. Thank you, bro. How much time do you spend on the crypto research? Not too much. probably like a few hours a week as I'm just looking, scrolling through coins. It's not like I'm really doing a deep dive. It's like I find something, I do a little bit of a deep dive on that particular coin, but I'm not really doing deep dives on a whole bunch of coins. It's maybe like 5 coins a week or something like that. Most of the time I'm spending time looking at options and options plays because options make me a lot more money than crypto does. I'm you know, I trade on Bidget every now and again. If you guys want to use the link down below, this is a pretty good exchange. You get like $100 if you just make 15 trades. You get $100. If whatever amount of money you put into here, you get like money back on it. It's a really good exchange. They're really pumping it out right now, and they're giving a lot of deals. Also, they're running some big contests here pretty soon where they're going to give away 100 Bitcoin. Pretty sizable amount of Bitcoin if you ask me. Might as well take your little slice of the pie. But anyway, what are we looking at here? Wait for it. I forgot exactly where I was going from that. But yeah, so it should be fine. As far as crypto research, yeah, you should be fine. Oh, I spend most of my time in options. Like, I was trading options a lot more heavily towards the beginning of the year before this slowdown happened. I know I have a picture here somewhere. There should be some Starbucks calls. Yeah. So like Starbucks, I do some Starbucks calls like this, like where you get 500%. This was in one day too. Or some more traditional ones like the Apple plays and stuff like that. AMT, Boeing, CTRM. Oh, this one lost me money. Fortnite, Fortinet, whatever it's called. Sorry, I'm just gamer. Microsoft and Apple and whatnot. A whole bunch of the good stuff. There we go. Okay, well, Bitcoin's trying to make a little bit of a move here in the next few minutes. Hopefully, it's able to. Let's see. Hey, Victor, what apps do you recommend to use? If you're just talking about crypto, this company Bidget has a good app. Binance has a decent app. KuCoin has a decent app. Voyager, if you're looking to buy and hold for long term, they have great interest rates. I think they have a 10% USDC coin interest rate, which is fantastic. So I'd recommend them if you want to hold your coins for a longer period of time. I stay away from Coinbase because they usually have too many fees. Coinbase Pro is fine. Still a high, but fine. Anything else I can really see happening right now? I tend to avoid Robinhood Webull. I like Robinhood Webull. Well, I like Webull for trading options if you guys want to trade them on your phone. Robinhood, I just try to avoid normally these days. If you guys like it, fine. Keep it at it. I'm not going to try to transition you over. I just think that Robinhood is too simple, if it can believe that. I think you need to challenge yourself a little bit more and get more into charting and things like that. And I think Robinhood makes it too easy to lose money over and over and over again. I think Webull gives you a little bit better charting and whatnot. But most of you guys, after about 3 to 4 months of learning the basics when it comes to trading and kind of learning how to do some stuff using TradingView, if you're using that, most of you guys should try to start moving over to the other types of software like TD Ameritrade or Schwab or E-Trade and stuff like that. Like TD, where's my TD link? I know it's somewhere over here. I was watching some Gladiator scenes. I love that movie. Thinkorswim, hold on. Right here. And it's going to open up here. It should load, but I think it's going to move over to my screen over here. Okay, so this is my paper trading account here. But what you guys have the ability to do is, there's just so much more information you can see when you go to professional pages. I've still been playing with AMC and AMD and stuff like that. You can do all types of technical analysis on here. It's a little bit more complicated. Well, much more complicated. You have, instead of like indicators, you have stuff called studies and whatnot. You can go in here and change all of the settings. Fit studies, fit alerts, customer intervals, expansion area, favorite time frames. You can do it all. You can change the appearance of your candles. I can have them be orange in sections. I can make them be pink in sections, right? Border up, whatever. I can do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Maybe I feel like I want to be in the Halloween spirit, right? Ooh, boogie boogie, whatever. You know, Halloween stuff. I can do a lot of crazy stuff with this. I can watch CNBC while I trade. I can have a live news as I trade. You can see it's not live right now, so I shouldn't say that, but you can go to CNBC Asia. Maybe CNBC Asia is up right now. Maybe. Nope, not on. Okay, TD Ameritrade Network. There you go. TD Ameritrade Network on live right now, where they're talking about a whole bunch of different stuff. They teach you different lessons. They talk about Facebook right now. And, you know, it's just great. Volume, you can go in here and look at all the options play, see how much the options cost, you know, how much profit they made today or how much money they've lost today. Facebook, AMD's made some good money today, like really good money. Like this thing yesterday was at a, like 40 cents. Now it's at $1.67. That's a massive profit for AMD, like absolutely massive. So, you know, take your time, learn how to use these types of things. You got tools, education, learning centers. Will it work? Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to load. This is not, maybe it's just not for paper trading. I've never used this on paper trading before. Help. You can call them. The best customer service I've ever had. If you ever have a problem with Robinhood or Webull, don't expect any good customer service to come out of it. There we go. All right. Anything else here? Hey, Jonathan. Hi, Mike, and everyone else. Also, We Mooning Man just missed 60,000 by $50. I know, right? It was definitely a little bit of a pain to watch, but so far we're in this downtrend. Let's see how much further we can. It'll take. I'm hoping we can at least hold the 50. Although we might get pushed down all the way to the 20 over here, which is a little bit lower. So we might get pushed back down to 62,000. Oh my gosh, right? It's a crazy time we live in. Let's see. Yeah, but right now we're looking okay. Hey, Corey, what do I trade crypto? If you guys go to right here, YouTube, and you go to my stream right... This is not... Neither one of these is my stream. Okay, that's fine. There we go. All right. There's a link right here to Bitget, whatever. You can click on this and you sign up to this website right here. It's really nice. You can trade with leverage if you guys want to trade with leverage. If you guys are not used to trading with leverage, trade with 1x leverage. Don't trade with leverage because you'll burn yourself. You can go into spot trading and trade a whole bunch of different stuff if you guys like to day trade, right? So Raka is up 13%. I don't know what it is. Say it's high. So they have some coins up today that are making some really good moves. So you guys can be trading that if you wanted to. And do your own technical analysis because it's the same as TradingView. And then let me hop out of this one. And then if you wanted to here, you can see all the reward centers they have. So basically, the system is busy. They might be doing an update here. But if once you sign up, you get $10. You make it your first deposit, you get 10% back of it. So if you put $1,000 in, you get $100. If you follow Bridge on social media, it's extra $10. If you trade for 15 days, one trade a day for 15 days, you get $100 for doing nothing, right? Cumulative trading, 10%. If you get money back. So if you buy BGB, you get $10 coupon, whatever. So it's a good way to make a lot of easy money real fast. Watch your account grow up a little bit, and then try to practice trading over time. Hey, Brett, PBTS breakout. Let me see. PBTS breakout. 93 cents. This looks like a bleeder right here. I'd be very careful with these. This is known for pump and dumps, it looks like. This thing is reaching all-time lows. It actually looks like at the moment. So I'd be careful with this one. This one, as of now, is oh, sorry, that's not my dog. Oh, my dog's just sleeping over here. Yeah, this time, this thing's reaching all-time lows. This is usually not when you want to buy. You can see how the volume is still going down here. Yeah, you know, I'd be careful with this one. This is not. This is. Let me see the weekly. Yeah, this is still going down here. I'd be very cautious. Normally, I wouldn't recommend putting money in here. If you do, understand this is the same at this point of going into the casino. You're waiting for a pop. You're gonna withdraw when it pops, and that's gonna be it. So be very careful with these types of plays here. I don't really recommend trading them. If you want to, go for it. Just understand. Think of this as a game. Think of this as a casino. Don't trade like this normally with other stocks because they will burn you over the time, and it's not a good. It's not going to be a good. I don't know what you want to call it. You know, it's going to be a bad habit if you start to trade stocks like these that are continually going down, down, down. that's usually not going to make you a lot of money unless you become really, really good at it, which is possible. But that takes a lot of time, a lot of hard work, and a little bit of workaholicism. There you go. Hey, good morning, Meta. Let's see right here. Anything else? All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. It's been about 3 hours since I started the stream. I need to get some rest here because I'm waking up early. And I got to take my dog out to use the bathroom as well. So I will see you guys a little bit tomorrow. I'll see you guys twice tomorrow. In a morning stream around 11:30 in the morning Pacific time. And another one, I will see you guys around 7 o'clock Pacific time as well. I don't think I have to pick up my sister tomorrow, so that should be fine. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of you guys' evenings or mornings or afternoons, wherever you guys are from across the world. We just kind of talked about that a few minutes ago. Relax. Right now, Bitcoin looks fine. It'll probably be up. It will probably be above 63,000 by the time we wake up in the morning for everybody in America, and I'll be pretty excited to see how everything works out. Hey Russell, I tend to like BitTorrent, but that's just personally me. There are probably going to be other coins that do better, but I just like it as a constant hold, so that's what I like. All right, everybody, have a fantastic rest of your night, and thanks again for watching.